And hey, look, it's us. Are we frozen in time? No, we're good. Look, I can make things work if I try hard enough. Look at that. Welcome to Courtesy Flesh. Let me just throw on one of these things. Your name is here somewhere. There it is. Wait, and oh, look at that. You got your title.
Cool.
Yeah, I know. I just keep forgetting to do it prior to starting. Yeah, we're going to play some more Knights of the Old Republic. We're going to watch as Naresar tries his best to
not die repeatedly.
Sneak into the Black Vulcar base to steal some bicycle parts.
Basically.
So he can get...
motorcycle parts.
Yeah.
It is powered.
He has to get his Harley started. Bastila is second. We really need to get our Harley going. I mean, how else we're going to get around? But yeah, we're gonna be playing through the game. We start a little bit, like what, 5 minutes earlier? Yeah. Yeah. Kevin finally got back. So I didn't know Naresar was actually. I started up the stream thinking Naresar was gonna join, and then Michael was like, "I think he's on vacation," and so I set everything up, and I'm like, "Oh no!" So I sent Kevin a text, and I'm like, "Come downstairs and play video games with me," with a sad face, and then. Nick was like, "Oh, I'm coming back," and I'm like, "Never mind, I don't need you anyway." I'm kidding. I didn't say that. That was very nice, actually. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. Let's pop on over to the game. There's your. Let's turn the sound up.
Hi, Ryder Magellan, by the way.
Yeah. Hey. Good evening to you, sir. I actually just finished another video the other day. Was it yesterday or the other night? I've been staying up really late.
Oh, right. That's what we were in the base.
Mm-hmm. And you failed.
And failed.
Yeah.
So
we got to do it all over
we
again.
need to do this.
Yeah, no. The next, so that Fiesta Pale video, which is also a Mech Warrior video, Ryder Megalon's actually in it. I hear his voice. He's you're in it, buddy. You're in the intro.
What is with this?
Because you played a few games with Mr. Tex. So you are in it. That was quite a good game, too. What are you doing?
What
are you looking for?
When I go to do this, like I'm barely touching the mouse.
Oh,
like
you need to turn the sensitivity down?
Yeah. That's what I was going to look for somewhere.
Try mouse settings. There you go.
Yeah,
much better.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
We should probably deal with him.
He doesn't know you're there. Oh, it's paused. Yeah. I'd say kill him. We're gonna sneak in there like ninjas, and we're going to murder everyone in the base. Because that's what you do.
What?
Let's turn all that back up. But yeah, and I've also been working on the next Text Talks Battletech, which is a space story. I've been collecting images, putting them in a timeline, talking to people. Mr. Kevin is actually going to be making the music for that. You can unpause it.
Well, I was trying to get him to... Oh, there it goes.
Remember, you have tab and 1, 2, 3. And
yeah.
There you go.
The tab I've been doing, the
number, you can hit the number key instead of clicking that.
Yeah, I know I can.
But you're like, I got it. I know how to play this game.
What?
Wow.
Sure.
Sure. It's so great to not have Karth here having a mental breakdown. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to think of where the best place to go was.
Try the first door on the right. You can turn that sensitivity down.
Yeah, I think
more.
I'd need to turn it down just a little bit more.
I wonder why it's all of a sudden being super sensitive. I wonder if it's if we set the DPI on the mouse too high. Now is the menu mouse too slow? Doesn't look like it.
It's not bad.
All right.
All
right.
Okay.
It's manageable. Oh, yep, there's your disabled sentry. You are going to, you're going to reactivate him, or are you going to just try your best not to get killed? Let's try not to open up all the doors in the base. Let's do that. 'Cause remember we did that. That was a bad move. Unless we kill everyone in the base, then open up all the doors.
Maybe.
This is a very, like, murder hobo, like, Dungeons and Dragons game at this point. Where we enter the base, and then we kill everyone in the base. Or in our case, when we were playing, we enter the base through the back, and we kill that boss first. And so there was, and there was nothing left for the enemies, and we were like, oh, we don't have to fight everybody, do we? They made the rest of that whole adventure much easier when the boss was dead. That's the benefit of having a rogue in your team. And your stupid hacking bird that you had. That would fly around and, like, cheat. Your bird surveys the area and finds an entrance. I'm like, bullshit, it does. You gonna recover your mind? Gonna have, oh yeah, she's so good at this. Watch this. She's gonna disable this mine perfectly. She almost walked into it again. She was so close. How old is she? She's like 15? Something like that? Yeah. No, her age, not her level.
No, I was trying...
That's okay.
That's, I don't know. It's somewhere around, I'm sure.
She is
Sure.
She is quite young.
Yes.
I've been staying up late editing a lot. Are you gonna try to hack into? Yeah, you can't.
That's right.
Because you can access it from the main room. Yeah, I've just been staying up late doing a lot of editing, hanging out in the Legion. Heard some gross stories. Stuff I won't repeat here. Mainly because, you know, you gotta, well, for one, if you join the Legion, you know what you're getting into. And, so, and then you still don't.
Take that!
It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I did notice the, I saw you had gotten, there was a SCP video posted that you were in.
I was in for a second. Oh my god! Dude, his body's like rubber. Your body's like rubber. Let me get you a thingy to plug in, buddy. Here, put it in the coffee. You know. Let me go do this. Set up. Mr. Kevin's here. How you doing, man?
Tired.
You tired?
It was a busy week.
Is this your last week?
I've been non-stop since Monday.
This is my last day for school, so I have no more work. I don't have to work with students anymore. This is it. I'm literally, there's no plans, well, no school plans in the summer.
Let's not go that way.
I really want to see you play this game. I'm really excited to see you play this game.
I really wouldn't want to have time.
I know. I figure the reason why you haven't been available is because you've been pretty busy, so it's not a big deal. And when I
What?
It's hard to like make a joke.
Die already!
What?
Yeah?
Played some FTL. Yes. Tuesday.
Yeah, you killed all of us.
Well, that happens.
Was it the courtesy flush crew?
Yeah, it was everyone who was in chat, basically. I just put their name in.
Yeah.
I didn't put Mahoney in. I think that's the reason why I died.
Check, 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 check. Check, check. Checkity, check, check. There we go. Whoa, he, yeah. So what's up, Nick? Wow. I'm doing okay. How's your time off? I figured it out. How the time off thing works.
Ah, okay. Cool.
It's
All right.
because you worked more than 800 hours last year.
Mm.
So this year, as in from June 2016 to June 2017,
Okay.
or June 2017 to June 2018,
Okay.
you worked more than 800 hours. So then June 2018 to now, you had 40 hours off
Okay.
or something like that.
Okay.
So then next year,
Overload. So this is where all the
Oh,
guys
yeah.
we had problems with.
Yeah, let's kill him.
And so I believe
There you go.
blow 'em up.
that
Switching to camera. Like the things like overloading. Here, watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just hanging out. Oh, God! Oh! Oh! Steve? Steve?
Wow.
It's like that one episode we did with Hitman, and all those dudes were getting electrocuted.
Yeah, that's not worth it.
It's like the light grenade. Pick me up. I mean, it would be really difficult if you didn't know what a light grenade was, if you just see it. Although the fucking bodies around it, that'd be a good. I
that's
would
an
pick it up.
interesting-
I'd be one of those dead guys. Let's just face facts here. Do you want to shut down the garage elevator security system? Fuck.
Because that's the turrets, and I'm thinking that's probably a good idea, isn't it?
I would say so.
Unless you want to
Okay.
go against turrets.
I mean, how's your sword moves?
Probably not that good.
Do you have any force moves yet?
No.
Negative.
Mm.
And
Look at this guy. He's got like a fucking little knife.
yeah, we'll do with him. Okay.
It's a good thing that this computer happens to have access to everything in their base. I'd say, as an IT person, that maybe you shouldn't have your security panel connected to everything out in the open.
Yeah.
Maybe you should put that in a room. That's the armory. You have to hack that one.
No problem.
No problem.
Got it.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it's Biddy7. Hey, John. It's good to see you, man.
Oh yay, grenades.
Yeah, I was just talking to John earlier when I was at work, and he was just like, "Hey, I finally decided to break, and I got that Wrath of Khan outfit in Star Trek Online." And I'm like, "Good for you, man. I'm glad that you finally gave in to your baser instincts, and you were like, I'm gonna give these guys money." I'm kidding, John. John has said and refused many times. I love that outfit, but I'm not giving them money for it.
Who are the developers?
Cryptic.
No problem.
They are the ones who make City of Champions, I think. But yeah, they're like a fucking loot box free to play kind of thing. They're all optional. You have to buy keys to open the boxes. They just added. He's like, I did buy Anthem after all. I surrender. I surrender.
Oh, that's this guy.
Please don't kill me. I'm not like these others. I'm not like Brejik. And his new Volkers.
What are you talking about?
I'm a Volker, but I was here long before Brejik took over. I was a Volker back when it meant something.
Before it was cool.
Before it was cool. I am a Volker hipster. Then Brejik and his followers took over and turned our gang into a bunch of violent thugs and bloodthirsty punks. Now they treat us all like original Volkers, like second-class citizens. Take me, for example. I used to be one of the highest-ranking Volkers in the gang. Now I'm stuck on guard duty in the back, all thanks to Brejik.
If you hate him so much, why don't you leave?
I've been trying to leave the gang, but I don't have the courage to do so. Brejik's followers try to hunt me down anyone who leaves the Volker gang. He says he won't let traitors live. Brejik and his followers are real traitors. They turned on Gaddon and now they slaughter the Becks in the street, and anyone else who they happen to run across. Brejik knows anyone with character will never willingly follow a leader like him, so he uses brutality and violence to stay in power. You better give me information. Yeah, sure. Whatever you want to know. It's not like I owe that scumlord Brejik anything. Right, that gadget Brejik stole from the Becks. He's got the accelerator in the basement garage. The only way down is using the security elevator, but the security elevator is protected by auto-targeting laser cannons, which you have disabled. Can I get the pass card? If I had the pass card, I'd give it to you. You have weapon. I'm scared. I pee pants.
This is squad. Yeah, get out of here.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. See you later. Bye.
You look at the security camera and that dude's just in here squatting.
He's doing a Slavic squat right on the desk. Then he hops down and he's like, "You've stepped into the wrong neighborhood." One of the game series I've mentioned this before, Quest for Glory, and I wanted to have all three of us play it, where you play one character, I play one character, and Nick plays one character. And the way it works is each character is like a different class. So each character is going to have like a different way of playing the game. And in the fourth Quest for Glory, there's a character in the game, and it's very well voiced. There's a lot of famous people who voice Quest for Glory 4, but one of them is actually voiced by Cam Clark, and he does a Russian accent, kind of.
Nice.
Yeah, Quest for Glory 4 is my favorite. If you're a fan of Quest for Glory, it's the last one in the series. But if you're like, I want to try out 5 is it's a game that's just okay. It's just okay.
Is it worth playing then?
Just to see the end, yeah. Because you get a lot of resolution, but it's a game that they made at the end of an adventure game era. So they tried 3D and it kind of worked. That one's more like an arcade game than a puzzle game, though.
Yeah?
But yeah, the first one's pretty decent. And you take your character's accomplishments and stats to the next game. So you save your game, and that character's data goes over to the next. It's the only game where you're like, I want to level up throwing, so you pick up rocks off the ground and you just keep fucking throwing them till you're maxed out on throwing. So the next time I fight a monster, and they have like an arcade side-scrolly fighty thing. Well, in the fourth one, the other ones, it's like it's like you can pick dodge, like you see them about to wind up and you dodge out of the way and then you go in for like a fucking thing. Yeah. But I like to just do this, just throwing daggers. Everything dies. I play the thief a lot, so improved Scoundrel's Luck.
Okay, I guess.
Good for her, right?
Yeah.
What a class. Scoundrel.
Yeah, that's one of the classes you can pick in this game.
Huh.
It's basically the Han Solo type class where you're like, hey, I got
An
the
asshole.
best... Yeah, an asshole. The asshole class. I got the best ship in the fleet. Who called me? Phone number. Oh, it's another one of those. I keep getting these robocalls from... Your warranty on your car is out of date.
Huh? Sure.
I was talking to Spectrum, and the guy on the phone was like... It's one of those things where it's like... They're in another country, so to be relatable to English speakers, they give themselves English names. But it's always something... And he's like, hi, I'm Rory. And I'm like, your name
Rory.
is... Yeah, I was like, your name is not Rory. You fucking made that up. I was like, I would prefer if you just said your real name and it's... What are you doing in the fucking pool of gas chamber?
Farts.
I was...
Yeah, it was the pool of farts. What are you... Oh, hey, a hair trigger. You just found it in the chest.
I was checking out the chest, and apparently it was a bad time.
Oh, you're going to die. You need to use your antidote. You're going to die.
Yeah.
Faster. There you go.
Holy. Everyone's gonna die.
Huh?
What's her name is gonna die?
Wait. Just return to your house.
Oh, okay. True. There is that.
See, it's in the game, but it sounds like my phone is ringing. It's like a buzz.
Yeah, I heard it.
I was like, what?
Oh, I can't right now.
That function is unavailable at this time. What, you can't just go back to your house from inside of a secret base?
Apparently not.
Snake
Go
could.
figure.
Is this a
Was
dungeon?
when Snake was in Shadow Moses, what was stopping him from going back to his house?
Everything?
He lived in Alaska. He knows where he could have gone.
Yeah, but Shadow Moses was an island.
That's true. It was.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah, he did get in there via submarine. Okay, so it's an island, but they got away at the end on a fucking snowmobile. So
Yeah, but that could have been still part of the island.
True.
Yeah, like they're just riding to meet the colonel. I don't know, for some donuts.
That like bromance at the end. By the way, I'm
That's
Hal.
a wall.
I'm David. And I like Otacon hugs his back like as they're riding away. Wow, you're so strong, Snake.
You know what I watched the other night was Fifth Element. It was amazing.
I love Quest for Glory 5. It was my introduction to the series, and 4
Oh, wait, no, go back.
and 4 close feel like the end at an atonement. Yeah, the 4th is kind of it. If you play it chronologically, the 4th one is like, because by the 3rd game, your character is like, he's already achieved being a hero, and everybody kind of knows of him a little bit. So when he goes into 4, it's like no one in 4 knows who you are, and you try to say like, oh yeah, I'm this guy, and they're like, yeah, fuck you, you're not that guy. And so you have to prove yourself again, and I like that about it. Also, I like the dark theme of it. You know, the whole Baba Yaga thing brought back from the first game, and
What?
it's a series with lots of goofy humor and really ridiculous puzzle situations. Yeah, 5 is if that's your first
Nope.
one, first introduction into the series, and that's fine. I think it's because I grew up playing the first one, and I didn't play the second one until like years later, because I played the first one and then went to number 3 because I didn't have the second one, and then the 4th one was the one I played the most, and then the 5th one came out, and I was like, hey, this isn't as good as the one I liked. It's just how it was, though. But yeah, I think that'd be kind of neat. I can stitch that video together where it's just like, you can see each scene played out by us differently. It's like one whole thing. We'll see how everyone feels. Work and real life come first. And, you know, completely understandable if you're like, I don't want to fucking do that.
These dudes in this hideout know how to party. Yeah.
Oh, look at Nick walking around with no health. Wow. Have you learned nothing?
He doesn't fear anything.
Have you learned nothing from Dungeons and Dragons?
I'm gonna take that as a no.
You just had this thing explode in your face. Oh wait, that's the lady who's gonna tell you stuff.
Please don't hurt me. I just serve the food here, that's all. I'm not like these others. I'm not even a Black Vulcar. Please don't kill me.
Kill her.
No. That's what we're gonna do. Leaving you alive
Sorry.
is too risky. Sorry, sister. Look.
Sorry, sister. Looks like your order is up.
Well, alright. I still don't know how much help I can be. I sure hope you get rid of all the Vulcars. I hate them.
Hello, boys. I've got to work in 2 hours.
That Republic soldier?
I'm having dinner right
I
now.
heard one of the
Nice.
Vulcar mention her, but she's not here. He said Brejik didn't trust his men around her. I guess she's too important to be a slave here in the kitchens. Getting pawed and groped and kicked and spit on like me. Brejik must have taken her somewhere safe.
Your character's like, do I
Now
look
that
cool?
you killed the guards who were supposed to watch me, I think
my
I could find my
flashlights,
way out
My
of here.
headgear.
I'm free to go? You're not gonna kill me?
Yeah, get out of here. Go.
I don't know
Run.
how I can ever repay
You're like,
you.
yeah, I'm
Thank
boring.
you.
I'm not gonna kill
Thank
you.
I
So you,
have to get out of here before any of the Vulcars see me.
you just be like, hey, and you grab her by the throat. You're gonna be okay. You can leave. She's like confused, like, okay.
That's
Still the funniest way to greet someone. Just little light grab to the
Hey.
throat. Little
Yeah.
grab, like, oh. There you go. Look at that. Just injecting yourself with drugs.
Yeah, just inject it into a random muscle.
See, this
Yes.
game came out before the opioid crisis was a thing, so.
I bet Ohioans love playing this game.
Have you looked at the average IQ of an Ohioan?
Actually, I haven't.
It's
Fairly low.
fairly low. Not to say that they're dumb. It's just
They're just not smart.
they're just not smart.
Yeah.
You fools! She was the Dark Lord after all. Look at this junk pile droid. You want to give him some food? 5 is nothing compared to the original 4. You can tell that they were having trouble behind the scenes, or by different people, can't remember which. Yeah, it was like the end of the series. They wanted to have a 6, and this was around the time when Sierra was kind of like not... They were just done making... There was some sort of like... A lot of articles coming out at the time that adventure games were dead, even though like nobody was like... Nobody said anything. Like nobody would... There was no evidence to this fact. It was just... bunch of games journalists just kind of, I'm guessing, backed by some sort of money. I don't know. They just started saying adventure games are dead, JRPGs are dead. But it was like, yeah, where are you getting? They found. Look, they find trouble, they go after it, and they kill it because murder is always on the mind.
But where did these these
Kill your
guys that
character.
they're
Don't let him attack. He needs to fucking heal. There you go. Then yeah, heal. First take your medicine. Then
God,
murder.
yeah.
Then murder. I've got methamphetamine in my veins.
Yeah.
Mission died.
Is she actually down or? I know she's on low health. I don't know if she's...
Yeah, I think she's down. You can just don't even. Oh no, she's back. I like how your character ducks. Yeah, that test character I made, he was so good with a sword, it was ridiculous. I was able to get to where you're at very quickly. I was just fucking wiping people away. Oh, shit.
Come on, honey, swing your sword. Get in there.
But yeah, somewhere around the late 90s, just there was all this talk about games being, or adventure games being dead, RPGs being dead. It was like, where was the evidence for any of this? They didn't have it. They were just fucking saying it. And a lot of investors read this shit and they were like, oh, well, we're not making those anymore. And that's why there was like such a big Call of Duty and first-person shooter boom, because they're like, this is where the money is. And it was like, it could have been anything. You could have made anything you wanted. I mean, games like this kind of prove them wrong. But this game also had the benefit of the Star Wars franchise as well. So your Wookiee's all jacked up on meth? If so, very nice. Yes. A meth jacked Wookiee is always a good Wookiee, I'd say.
Yeah. There's no other way.
He's from Cincinnati, of course he's on meth.
Actually, it's just injecting Skyline chili.
That's why he's yelling. He's like, oh, the Skyline, it burns!
Sure.
It's all that, dude, it's all that powdered cheese.
Ew.
You know what? Have a grenade.
Have a grenade and then run into the fray.
Boom. Oh, he was like, ow. Shrapnel.
Really? There's more of you?
Yeah.
You didn't learn your lesson the first time?
No, he was like, what was that noise?
What part of throws a grenade and then it's like, oh, this is a good time to go investigate?
Disable mine?
We'll get to there in a second. I'm trying to figure out just what's in this general area to begin with, and then we'll...
People who need to die. Yeah, it's a loading door. There's a standard door. Oh, there's something on here.
It's an elevator?
I think it's just a bunch of junk.
Certainly what it seems to be.
So it's just a closet.
Closet doesn't even have anything good in it.
In the Old Republic Online, we can come to I think it was Corellia or one of those other planets, and there's a lot of nonsense to be had. But if we play that, I vote play Dark Side and be good guys.
Better?
Yeah, like, let's be contradictory to what we're playing. So if we're on the Empire, let's just be good guys and just, like, be heroes. And everyone's just like, you can't do that, you're the Empire. And I'm like, yeah, we'll crush your fucking skull in, but we're gonna be really nice to everyone. Or be like, yeah, these are women and children, we're gonna save them by killing everyone around them. Kevin just goes in swirling a lightsaber and like... There's like a bunch of corpses steaming on the ground and the kids are like, ah, and you're just like, no, everything's okay. Come on, we'll take you back to the Empire, we'll get you fed, get some stormtrooper armor on you, we'll fucking set you up. We got a nice 401k.
You're never going to retire, but it's a
you
good
know,
401k.
we have a good medical service. If you lose an arm, we just put a robot arm on you. Fucking sweet, right? You always wanted to be a cyborg? I do. I'm hoping somebody can cut my arm off. Oh man. What are you hoping to do there?
Oh, can't blow that one up. Never mind.
Oh, more security systems that are just left out in the open. What was the last good Final Fantasy that you played? That you really
I
liked?
played?
Yeah. You're the one of my only friends outside of like nobody who plays Final Fantasy.
I think I played like the beginning of, I think it was 4. I played 7 and I played through most of 9.
Yeah.
And out of all of those, which
I
one did you
started
like?
10 and I gave up on it because, oh my god.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's so funny. I think I played it, some of it with you.
Yeah, and
'Cause you were
Waka's just like, hey bro, it's God. You're like, yeah, I don't like this game. Well, you're a sinner because you're using technology and science. And you're like, yeah, no, I don't like this game. I would like a
I don't know,
robo
7
eye and a robo ear. Those would be good. Those are good fucking cyborg things.
Yeah, dude. You'd look straight up like somebody from Star Trek. Like, this robot ear, this robot eye, so it's like...
Captain, and you're like, what the fuck is that? Imagine if you're a captain, you look over like, Captain, what the fuck? Yes, Ensign.
I actually did like 7.
Looks like we have visitors. Lackeys conned by Gadon Thek into trying to steal Brejik's Swoop engine accelerator, I bet.
Brejik stole that engine from Gadon. It was never yours to begin with.
Well, I didn't go through all the trouble of acquiring this prototype just so you could steal it back for that old fool.
Wanna chick yongi? Wanna vota con titariti?
No, hold on a second. I see you aren't wearing the hidden vet color, so I'm guessing you aren't part of that feeble old man's gang. You must be a freelance mercenary. It's up to you.
Just going in, huh?
I can't. Yeah, I just don't wanna.
Instead of stealing the prototype for the Becks, why don't you come work for us, the Black Vulkars? Oh, I know what path we're fucking. Hell yeah, dude. Hidden Becks, they're so incompetent, but the Black Vulkars, they have the numbers. They've got the right moves.
They got the right moves. They got the style.
Be smart. Gadon Thek is old news. He's a blind old fool in more ways than one. Brejik is a visionary, and soon he'll control the entire lower east end of Terrace. You know, where they got all the good apartments. They got like they got a Papa John's down here. So it's not totally a ghetto yet. All right, I can see there's not much chance of convincing you. All right, yeah, go ahead, get him, darling. Activate murder mode. My name is Camden Ark.
What made those?
6.
They're all like hanging out together.
6, I think, was my last one. 6 is really good. Best of both worlds. 7 and 7 tits were out of control. Yep, that's very true. I think around Final Fantasy VII, they were just like, bus size 40. It's like it goes from 1 to 10, and they're just like, just keep going. We'll tell you when to stop. And they don't. Poor Tifa.
What other ones have I seen?
Yeah, bro, it's science and technology. That's why we're being punished by God. Gotta love Final Fantasy X.
10 made me want to puke. So did 10 too.
I mean, you're getting this information from a guy who's throwing a goddamn beach ball at enemies, and he's got the fucking dumbest haircut.
It's hard to.
Yeah.
It's hard to do.
Well, it was the last one that the original crew from Final Fantasy actually worked on.
I can see why. They were fired after that.
They retired. I think I like 8 because I played a lot of 8, but I don't like 8's story. I think 8's story is poo-poo. Most of Final Fantasy stories are really hard to follow, but 8's is just insanity. 9 I think is my favorite. I think 9 is just solid good music.
Is that the one with Squall?
No, Squall is 8.
He's 8.
Yeah, 9 is the one with Zidane. He's the guy with like the monkey tail.
Okay, yeah.
I like that one a lot because the characters are fucking like they're really really interesting, but also the game has a very good linear story that I can follow clearly, and the battle system wasn't complicated and nonsense like 8. I mean, they tried something new at 8, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
You had to level your characters up through your summons. It's like, can I just
That's
level?
weird.
Can I just level my guy up?
What?
And you can make really broken builds in 8 that just make you breeze through the game. And I mean, if you can follow the game.
Yeah, I only really extensively played 7 because we had some kind of demo CD for PC.
Yeah.
And it had the Final Fantasy demo on it. So when I finally got a PlayStation 2, I got a really cheap copy of it and I played it.
Wow.
I think when I was like 15 or so, but
I have a lot of PC Gamer demo discs. That's actually how I got introduced to Hitman. Sure. I just played the shit out of the Hitman demo until I was able to finally get it.
yeah, that's kind of what I did with Final Fantasy 7.
Just taking them drugs. Hey, look, another aural amplifier. She can put that on her fucking head. Or can she?
Everybody could just have flashlights on their head.
Don't know.
Like that car mechanic flashlight I have where you wear it around your forehead.
Yeah.
Fucking hands-free.
You walk out like face covered in like oil. Nice, there you go. Mission accomplished. Your face is like covered in oil and you have one of those like flashlight headgear things on and you're just like holding up like some rusted, probably like, well, here's your problem.
What?
I played a bit of 10 back in high school. I was really dumb teen, and 9 was a lot of fun. If you level grind, you can really cheese the game. Yeah, you can. There's a lot of content in 9 that is really off the beaten path. That is a lot harder than the actual in-game content. And they started doing that a lot more with the remakes of 1, and like if you do play the remake of 1, there's content in 1's remake that's harder than the actual game. It's like stupid hard. Look at this guy, his big fucking forehead. He's about to get shot. See, there's that noise again. I'm like, is that my phone ringing?
What?
All right, guys, let's kick his ass.
Radiation shields.
There you go. Just a normal shield that you can put on. These guys were just like working on the motorcycle. I mean, if I saw people walk in fully armed, I would not run up to them, but like, yo, man, fucking, you're good. Take what you want. If they were able to get past it, like if you're this far into the base, like this guy's walking up, he started punching you before he pulled his sword out.
What?
He had no fear. Hey, look, another workbench. You can upgrade all your stuff. What are the name of those drums? Timpanis?
Timpanis.
Timpanis.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
There you go. Hell yeah. Fully upgraded. Are you gonna upgrade her bullshit too? Alright, I guess. Might as well. Alright, who, can you upgrade some, his bowcaster?
Oops, that's not what I wanted.
Oh yeah, look at that. Get that hair trigger on there. Hell yeah. That thing is kitted out.
Zolbar.
Who's got that equipped?
I think that's...
Yes, you.
This one's me.
Oh yeah, you definitely want to hook that up. Look at that. Oh, and that's what's her face.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Yeah, she doesn't deserve
Oops. And then I don't because it's weird. This room is connected to the room where our big fight just went down, and they're just standing there, but I can't see anything else that's in there that's worth having.
I do. I see a lot of experience points that are just standing right there.
Okay.
Activate murder mode. Well, who knows? It could be friendly. You know? Oh yeah, just send Zalbar in. There you go.
What?
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 Ah.
What?
What?
Everyone's like so rude.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Whoa! Everyone ducked really fast. Yeah, just throw a plasma grenade in there. It's an enclosed structure. There's nothing wrong with that. When you're gonna have your melee characters running there.
Well, I was throwing it at the
the
ones
guys
in the back.
Yeah. Activate murder mode.
Sure.
That actually, it tagged the ones in front of you. That was really nice. Plasma grenades? Pretty sweet. Hey, there's some remains. Look at that. You would have missed out on all that experience points, 26 credits, and a med pack, man. Totally worth it. Besides, this is the Black Vulcar base. We leave no survivors. So when we go to race, who are we going to race against? Nobody, because you murdered everyone in the base. So we win by default.
Possibly there's more than just the Black Vulcars involved.
Then we'll go to their base and murder them too. We're good guys. We win. That's how good guys win. We go around and we murder everybody who... I have a murder boner. I don't have a murder boner, man. I just have a normal boner.
From murder.
From all the murder. You murderous assholes. So I have that portable AC set up in my room.
Yeah.
Because my room's like tiny and stuffy. I have my window open, but it still gets kind of stuffy in there. I turn it on for like 5 minutes. My room immediately turns into a freezer.
Yeah.
It's so strong. I'm like sitting there and I'm like, holy shit! I'm actually shivering. And it keeps it. It's pretty insulated in there. Once I get it cooled off, it stays cooled off.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I usually just sleep with my fan on and the window open. You want to sell me some shit? Ew, dude, fucking slime. Ugh. I would just immediately point out. I'm like, dude, do you want a paper towel for that? I mean, gross. Looks like you have a lot of...
I think that's a Whitest Kids skit. Like aliens come to Earth.
You want to sell?
Well, that's what I was looking at to see if...
Go ahead, sell it all, man.
And they're like, give us all your women, give us all your money, give us all your food. And while they speak kind of like, meh, 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 but they have a hole right here. And in the middle of him like negotiating, just this blue poop starts coming out of it. So all the humans are just looking at it. They're like, yeah, just whatever you want. That sounds good. They're just floored by it.
Let's just sell a bunch of... Dude, you don't need all of these blasters. You're not going to use them.
No, I know I'm not going to use them. I was just kind of looking to see...
I would just say all of it.
Okay.
Gone. Oh, wait, is it the Disruptor pistol? I don't think I've ever seen that. Might be good. Let's keep that one.
Range...
Get rid of the ion rifle. Nobody likes that. Am I a neckbeard? No. Dude, I can't grow a beard. I can try, but it's gonna look like ass. That's why I shave. I can't grow a fucking luxurious 5 o'clock shadow like Captain Cleveland over here. I have a lot of Native American ancestry, and it just, the genes don't allow for heavy facial hair. Even though I'm like super pale.
Sometimes it happens that way.
Yeah. You know, I bet you my grandmother would have liked this game. I remember it was out when she was alive, and I know she would have probably have liked it. But it was one of those things like, should we play this game or Morrowind? And she's more into Elder Scrolls, so it made sense.
Yeah.
They need to put like some music in here. This is weird.
It's very quiet.
It's like deadly quiet. Deadly quiet. Yeah, like put in some sort of like. What are you trying to do?
No, I think I talked to her again. Never mind.
Where are you gonna go?
I need some more med packs.
Right, because you're
Um,
you ain't doing so hot.
Does the whole game take place here?
No. No. This is actually still the beginning of the game. There's still quite a bit. This is one of several places. But you're gonna get a point where you can actually fly to other places and stuff, so.
The guy's name is Gurney?
That's for lab personnel only. You don't have access there.
Welcome to my I even have a... Of course, I sell them.
Hi.
Of course.
Step over to my bed bay. I have this for you. There you go. Buy it. Look at that.
Please stand at the table and take your clothes off.
Stand at the table and take your clothes off. All right.
Look to the right and cough.
Yeah, exactly. Should you close the front door? Well, this is a shop. I can't close the front door. What if customers come in? That would be annoying
You
if your
think
doc...
you're the only balls I grasp all day?
I can only imagine... spilled a little coffee on me. I can only imagine, like, if you had a medical facility and it's just... The doctor's office is at the front door. So you just see people sitting and like... Please, human, I'm injured and in need of assistance. These human children keep hitting and kicking me and I cannot reason with them, but if I fight back, I could be arrested.
Get out of here, you goggle-eyed freak. You're too ugly for the upper city.
Yeah, go back to where you came
That
from.
kid has
We
fucking
don't want your
roasted
kind
him.
Up here.
Oh, that's all he said.
well,
What do you care what happens to some scummy alien? He's just a freak.
Yeah, he isn't even supposed to be in the upper city.
Can you brandish?
huh?
Everyone has already got their weapons out and ready, and these kids are like, "Fuck you, mister! I don't have to listen to what you say." Dude,
Come on, let's go.
we're just gonna be...
I don't want to listen to this alien lover anymore.
Whoa.
Thank you, human! I was returning from a visit with a work associate when those children humans attacked me and chased me through the streets.
And this conversation's happening over a football field.
Wow! The distance
It
is...
seemed a lot closer a second ago.
We're like, yeah, no problem! We got your back! You're too kind, human. I thank you for your generosity. Most of your kind here on Taris care little for aliens like myself. Once more, thank you for saving me. Here's some stuff. Bye-bye. You got some good boy points.
Nice.
Kill the kids?
I thought of like you.
We're gonna kill the.
threaten
We're killing the
to
younglings, dude.
We're gonna kill
I don't
the
know.
kids.
I doubt they'd let you kill them.
They're gonna be like, "What lightsaber color do you want?" And like picking all the crystals, and I'm like, "What do you think?" Red. We must cherish the light side of the Force. Yeah, that's nice, honey. We're gonna go murder some people and actually do something.
This is like girl shop who talks too much.
You don't have the robot yet.
Yeah.
Beep.
Beep beep.
Click. Whir. Grind. Dramatically read it.
Should have killed the kids. I don't think the game lets you kill children. But I agree. Children are our future, but when they're video game children, they are dead. Like those fucking kids in Skyrim. Oh man. So satisfying to be like Fusro down, they go flying 50 feet in the air. Oh man.
Isn't that satisfying with anything though?
Those kids in particular, because they talk shit and the game is like, you go to attack them and you can't kill them. And I'm like, nah.
So you just blast them off a cliff or something?
No, I got a mod so I could do that. I was like, nah, this kid isn't talking shit. This is like Westworld, alright? I'm gonna fucking... That's what Skyrim is.
You have the prototype Swoop engine accelerator with you?
Yeah, we got it right here.
I'm glad you can navigate back to our secret base.
I was beginning to wonder if you would make it. The race is tomorrow, and my mechanics need time to install the prototype into the Swoop engine of our bike.
Alright, we took care of our stuff, now you better do your
I'm a
job.
man of my word. I promised you could ride in the Swoop race under the Hidden Beck banner, and I'm still going to let you do that. And I'm even going to go one better. I'm going to let you ride the Swoop bike with the prototype accelerator installed on it. Without it, you won't stand a chance.
Gadden, you can't be serious. We need one of our best riders on that bike. We can't let some rookie take the prototype engine into the race.
Now this is pod racing.
I have to be honest with you.
Let's try spinning. That's a
There's
good
reason
trick.
I'm letting you take the prototype engine. The accelerator is unstable.
Whoa!
There's a good chance it could explode during the race. I can't ask one of my own riders to take the risk. They'll be running unmodified swoops in the race. You'll be the only one using the prototype. If you can complete the track before the accelerator overheats, then you'll win for the Becks. If you die, then one of my other riders could still come through for me.
It's a win-win for me. You got the accelerator, you're gonna enter a race under me? Sounds like I'm fucking winning here.
You don't get to be leader of a swoop gang if you don't know how to work all the angles.
You wanna go ahead and just do the race. You say it's auto-saved.
Well, do I need to learn how to drive a swoop bike first?
It's gonna show you.
Okay.
You can stay here tonight. The mechanics need time to install the accelerator on the engine, so you won't be able to practice your riding. But I've got good instincts. And you have the look of a racer about you.
Maybe
Just
there
try
was
to
a way
relax,
to practice.
And in the morning, we'll take you to the swoop track.
Hey, the best way to fucking learn is to get right in on the fucking action. You spend a restless night in the base. Yeah, well, look at the fucking base. Where can you sleep? There's like constant hissing fumes.
Yeah. Just inhaling Freon.
So you're the one who's going to ride the swoop bike, eh? Don't worry, I've been working on the accelerator, and stability won't be a problem, I hope. Dad mentioned that you'd never done this before. You want me to run over the basics of handling a swoop bike for you?
Yes. Absolutely.
First, it's really simple. You just don't crash into anything, and there's debris and obstacles and all kinds of other shit on the track, so be careful. All swoops are equipped with a dynamic deflector system, so hitting an obstacle won't cause you to crash, but it will shake you up a bit and slow you down. The track also has an accelerator panel built into the surface, so if you fly over one, it'll give your swoop bike a boost of speed. So try to hit them when you see them. And when the engine starts running hot, you'll get a warning and you'll have to switch gears. Other than that, just try to hang on and you'll be fine. Alright?
Okay.
Hold on, I better explain the rules to you. Each rider goes out of the track alone. At the end of the day, whoever posts the fastest time is the winner. Normally a rider can run as many heats as he wants, but I don't know how long the prototype accelerator swoop will hold up. No more than 4 or 5 races, I guess. So make sure your runs count. Gadden put his trust in you. We need to win this race or Brejik Volkers will get a whole bunch of new recruits. If that happens, we're finished.
Well, also, you know, after what we did to the base, the recruitment numbers may be down a bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. We killed quite a few people.
How do we get the race started?
Sounds like you're ready. Go talk to the race announcer over by the counter. He'll give you the time to beat and get you out on the course. I'll be waiting for you afterwards, so good luck and don't die.
Alright.
Does the game let you punch her tit?
This real quick.
You want to punch her in the tit? Just.
Who, the one that
You
was
want to knock the
talking shit?
knocker? Is that what you're saying?
It's the one that was talking shit.
No, it's Man Ray of Hope. I think he's talking about Final Fantasy VII.
Okay, so we got registered. Good luck. Try not to get killed. Already lost one guy today.
Yeah,
Just going cold.
What happened to the rider you lost?
same as usual. He's pushing himself beyond his limits, and he hit some debris on the track. The deflectors kept him from crashing, but the force of the impact jarred him from his swoop. Don't worry, they scrapped what's left of him off the track already, like a pancake, and then we ate him because we're aliens and fucking weird.
What's the time to beat?
Because I'm a bug-eyed alien freak.
Well, Redros is the best time to beat, so he beat you at 0:38:43. Alright. Alright, get on the track, let's do it. Okay, do you want to leave your sword behind? Left click the mouse to accelerate and shift gears. Use A and D and A to avoid obstacles and hit the accelerator packs, okay? Go. Hit the accelerator pads. You're passing them up. There
those are the pads? Oh.
Oh. You got this, Nick.
It says SP. Does that mean hit space?
I don't
Is
know.
that how you switch gears?
I just need to re-click the mouse button.
Woo! Woo! Oh my god. You beat the score the first time. Nicely done.
Yeah!
You did it. You got the top time. You just beat the racer who's been doing this for 20 years. This is amazing. Someone who's never ridden a Swoop before today comes in here and... Wait a minute. I don't believe this. Look at the board. One of the Volkers just beat your time. Oh, it was Redress. I should have known. Oh, it's okay. The day ain't over and the accelerator's still holding together. You just have to get out there and do it again. With the way you fucking beat him? Yeah, save the game. That was fucking brilliant, man. Good fucking race. Redress is like, hey, I win.
Yeah!
Hey!
Yeah!
My face is a raisin.
55, 65.
Yeah, human bratwurst. Hell yeah.
Delicious. I should make a bratwurst.
I want some. I'm hungry. Which one are you thinking about making?
Either standard or curry.
Yeah, we still have some curry. There you go, Nick. Faster. Faster. What was the time you have to beat?
35.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. This is kind of fucking cool. Look at this fucking speed racer over here.
Cake. Yeah!
I never seen anyone handle a swoop like that before. You're pretty good, kid. There you go. I guess Gad knew what he was doing when he picked you to ride for us. Now the only thing is wait for the time to become official and go collect your prize. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the winner of this year's swoop race. Put your hands together and show your appreciation for one of the most daring riders the swoop track has ever seen. Through your skill and courage, you have proven yourself the premier swoop rider on Taris and brought great glory to the Min Bay gang. Now here's your fucking prize. Get out of my face.
People, hear me! Before I present the so-called champion of the Becks with their prize, there is something you must know. The winning rider cheated.
Ooh.
You better not be trying to cheat me, Brejik.
Your Swoop wife was using a prototype accelerator. Clearly an unfair advantage. Because of this hidden Beck treachery, I'm withdrawing the Vulca's share of the victory prize.
You can't do this, Brejik. You know the rules. Nobody's allowed to withdraw a victory prize after the race. It goes against all our most sacred traditions.
You old fool. Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the wave of the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brejik.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
I think it's Bastila.
Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of the Jedi's mind, Brejik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vulcus, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the Swoop Rider! Kill them all!
Wait.
Oh yeah, kill Brejik. Stab him in his face meat.
I was gonna say, like, do I need to worry about her? And the answer is no, probably not.
No. How do humans taste? Well, wrong way. From what I was reading, apparently like lamb, or like a kind of like a pork. You can look it up. There's plenty of information on that. Yeah, heal yourself, Nick. Yeah, heal yourself, Nick, before you die, because you're gonna die. You're probably gonna die right here. Yeah, you gotta watch your health, man.
All of a sudden I was getting ganged up on. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah.
It was an autosave, I think.
No, but that's less time. I didn't get a chance to save between the...
Alright.
Okay.
You gotta beat that. That's the first time.
No, that was the second
time.
one.
Okay.
Because we saved it after the first one.
Humans taste like venison. I don't remember how I know that. It's the internet. Goodness.
Nice.
No one's gonna beat that. Alright, you can just skip all this dialogue.
Oh, your sword went through your head. Right there.
Everybody, I'm stupid! Alright. Stupid!
I might have some...
I would say throw a plasma grenade. But you probably kill yourself.
You
You underestimate.
Run away, Nick.
I can talk.
Reverse course. Are you gonna save it right here? Yeah, make a new slot.
Just in case something very bad happens that we're not able to get away from.
Reverse course. Throw a grenade. Throw a grenade at Brejik. Not that. Throw another type of grenade. Throw a fucking plasma. Yeah. Fuck you, Brejik. Go. Oh shit, he has a lot of health. Keep throwing grenades at him.
Yeah.
Just fucking all grenades. There you go. Eat this, dick. Dude, grenades are so great. Okay. Basila's like, oh gee, thanks. Yeah, let's fucking steal his shit. Ooh.
Double-bladed lightsaber.
Ooh. That could have come in handy for him. What other... Wait, don't talk to her. Fucking steal all of their shit. I like to get sopping wet. Break into my neighbor's house and
just steal all
of their shit. Because I'm just imagining the after effect of that. It's just like you see all these wet footprints everywhere, and you're like, who stole all my shit?
Okay.
Well, maybe those bloody Vulkars will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize... Wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs?
Winning Swoop race is the only way I could save you.
Save me? Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you.
No,
Brejik and his
I used
Vulkars would have been
grenades.
dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess.
I'm Grenader.
I'm a grenadier.
We don't have time for this. Karth is waiting for us.
He's alive. Finally, some good news. Karth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Karth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please take me to Karth.
I think that
right away.
double-bladed lightsaber
Between
for
the
her.
three of us, I'm sure we can figure out
That's
some way to get
for
off
her.
this planet before the Sith realize we're here.
She's gonna be on your crew.
Well, see, she's not using it there, so...
Maybe.
What?
You cannot win, Revan.
See, grenades save the day every time. Explosions.
The hell?
I don't understand
Bastila,
either.
you're alive! Finally, things are looking up. Now we just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taurus yet? What have you been doing all this time?
Saving you.
I'm
getting a little sick of your shitty attitude. That's what I would
I
say.
see. Now that I'm back in charge of this mission, perhaps we can start doing things properly. Hopefully our escape from Taurus will go more smoothly than when you rescued me from Brejik.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
Damn, Karth. Fuck yeah.
Karth fucking getting on the soapbox.
I'm a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I'm sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
Fuck you.
Okay, let's take a time out all around.
No, Karth's right. Shut the fuck up.
This has been a difficult time for me. Of course, I'm happy to listen to your advice. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there, we just have to find it.
Well said, Karth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Vulkars, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith.
Also, why are you holding your pistols? I accidentally superglued them to my hands.
Now I can't handshake people. I just kill them. They're like,
wiping is really hard.
Oh my god.
Okay, so what now?
I think we'll need some help getting off Taurus. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you.
Yeah, that was something weird.
A vision? A vision of what?
Of you fighting a Dark Jedi?
Revan,
I guess?
I don't know. Revan or something.
Strange. Such visions are often a sign of Force sensitivity.
Are you saying I can use the Force?
I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories.
Sounds like you don't know what you're talking about.
We're gonna be total assholes to this lady.
See, we need to play hot and
Even though I'm
cold.
told my training cannot fully
Egg her on and then
understand
go, you're full of shit.
Left
Like,
to
yeah,
the
you're
house,
absolutely
to my
right.
council.
No,
Once
I'm
we
kidding.
escape
You're an
Taris, we can
asshole.
seek the guidance of the council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Taris.
Okay, so
There you go.
She doesn't get excited about anything.
What time do we got? 8:42. Nice. So now you just need to get off Terrace.
so we need departure codes and
You need a ship. Yep. Easy. Easy peasy. Let's try spinning. It's a good trick. Would you be up for doing your playthrough now, Kevin? Just to start it?
I'd like to eat something first, but yes.
Okay. You wanna go make food?
Sure.
All right. Would you put me on some if you
Yeah.
could? Sweet.
What do you want?
Whichever worst you make, man, I'll fucking have some. Are you making anything to go with it?
I just put it on.
Okay. So Kevin's gonna make food. Do we have buns? What'd you do? Oh no. You there, human. You're the rider who won the great Swoop race in the lower city, yes?
Yeah.
I have a message from Canderous Ordo. He says to meet him in the cantina.
Why?
Yeah, that's him. Given his connections, you can see why he's wide to attend his meeting. Canderous didn't say why he wanted to meet you. He said he had an offer you couldn't refuse. All right.
Thanks, I guess.
Yeah, that's a wise choice. You don't want to die. There you go.
Okay, which cantina? Because we know of two.
It's probably the one in the fucking lower city.
Oh, well, true.
They're not gonna be in the fucking hoity-toity cantina.
Wouldn't that be under?
Hey, let's Kevin play. Kevin hasn't started yet, but we're gonna have Kevin do a run through. He's doing a we're gonna call it the asshole run through. Whereas Nick is playing the good light side guy, we're gonna just go around being an asshole to everyone because it would be funnier. Because I think this game has a legitimately good side story, but I also have never really seen the asshole side of the game, and I'm curious, very curious. Are you saying that I could be a Jedi?
Wait. Did I save this?
I think you did. Wow, 7 hours. You took Bastila with you. She can be leveled up. The dark side story is fun. Hell yeah.
Attributes.
She looks very dexterous.
She is.
I would say just put more points into dexterity. Yeah. So
Alright.
make her like max out on. Let her just be a dex character. I want to see you kids play Silent Hill, dude.
No.
I have already played through Silent Hill. I like the series. I played the first one. I pretty much beat all of them except for Silent Hill Homecoming. Did not beat that one because I didn't like it. But I like them. They're fine games. I think out of the group of people sitting here, or just in my group here, I'm the one of the few that actually really likes the horror game stuff. But I'm also kind of boring at them because I don't
You don't react well.
Yeah, I don't react. I don't react in an entertaining way until it's like, unless someone's sitting next to me. When I'm by myself and it's just me playing it, I'm completely just like, oh, here comes an enemy.
Best of show.
Best of show. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. What are you doing? Oh, you're just going to
I'm just looking to see what there is. And what she kind of has to, I don't know.
What else does she have down below?
Force push.
Force whirlwind. Wow.
Throw a lightsaber. Force.
Echo, Night Beyond. No, I've seen it. I haven't played it though.
We are always in need of healing, so I think we're gonna go with
You
that
can't.
one.
It has to be level 6.
She's only like a level 3 or something like that.
Increase the physical attributes and saving throws of the Jedi and all party members by 2 point. Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
If you use it.
If I remember to use it.
Oh, dark side powers.
I'll do that one.
Here we go.
Okay. And what the heck does
She
have?
She has more levels.
WTF.
She leveled up again. You're just like, eh. She has another power. I don't think picking her stuff is. Those are all dark side powers. Oh man, we're gonna be like the Emperor, just unlimited power. That works. She can just cast a shield on herself. Level up again. Yeah.
Come on! Why can't I just do this all at once? She has like no stuff.
She's not a very sneaky Jedi. She's kind of rude.
Oh
wow.
Okay.
2 weapon fighting. No, these are like her normal feats. Well, if she's using a lightsaber, I think like saber combat abilities would be good. Yeah, I think the double-bladed lightsaber is hers. So if you have anything that can help her with double blades, I think that would be good. I think that's at the top, actually.
So that's 2 weapon fighting. So that's using 2 weapons at once, which is
double-bladed weapon or 2 weapons.
Ah, okay.
Oh, that's Michael's 3D printer. I was like, why do I keep hearing that?
Oh.
Yeah, he's in there.
Okay.
He's 3D printing some stuff for work. I keep hearing the little thing whirring up. Don't level her up. Oops.
Oh well.
Yeah. Look, she's good.
Learn, live, learn. Okay.
Yeah, you need to give her a weapon, and she needs armor. Or does she get armor? Charlotte doesn't get armor.
I don't think we have any armor. We sold all of our armor.
Yeah. Saves will.
Not usable by Wookiees. Well, might as well give her it then.
Yeah, put this weird shit on her head.
Projects.
Yeah, give her more dexterity. That's all she needs.
I was thinking about giving it to us.
Yeah,
Or
give
like
it to
our
you.
character.
She's already overpowered. She can't equip it. She doesn't have a neural implant thingy.
Okay. No.
There you go.
Can he?
He can't equip that, no.
Okay.
He can equip a neural thing, I think, though. Top left.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice.
Okay. Cool.
Sure.
Now we just got to go down to the cantina and speak to Canderous. Evening, Raging Goblin. How long do I usually cook them for? Until the water runs out. I don't know if you use water.
I use oil.
Oh, okay.
Just like a tiny bit.
I mean, if it's brown, I think that's good.
Listen to me, people.
Look at her glasses. She's so cool now.
Why is the Wookiee the only sane one in our group?
How can I help? I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taurus. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces.
We were looking for you.
Yes, I realize that, of course. But surely there was more to it than a simple search. I doubt there were flashing signs pointing you in my direction. Yet somehow you found me. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulcan prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taurus Swoop champion. That's quite a resume.
Had a lot of help. Karth, mission, Zalbar.
Modesty is admirable. But though others helped, you were the catalyst for these events. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force.
Wow, she is an asshole.
I think you're underestimating us non-Jedi.
Perhaps, but the Force works through all of us to some degree or another. There are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success. Though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is...
What are you trying to say?
I'm sorry. I've overstepped my authority. I'm speaking of things that are best left to the Jedi Council. For now, let's just accept the fact that you're gifted. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
Yeah, how about fuck you?
Evil walks among us.
That is... she is so stuck up. You can just click on the door.
Like, I tried and it didn't go. So I was wondering, like, do I have to click on more or what? So it was just being weird was all.
Like, you got this, man. That's the guy who sells Posat cards.
Back again.
You gonna try to play him in Posat?
Excellent.
Yeah.
Wow, you're really betting low, huh?
I just want to play a game was all.
We got some cards though.
Yeah, I picked up some additional cards, so... Oh, that's selected. And let's do...
Alright. You're so close to winning. Just need 6 points. Okay, so you have 5 here. Of course he wins. You lost.
I need to play with people who probably aren't cheating.
I think you can beat him regardless. I guess I missed something. The guards have just stopped giving a crap. No, we killed everyone in our path and we're the Swoop Bike champions of Taurus, so we kind of get like an all fucking access pass to everything. Yeah, just use a +3. I think you're good. You won! See, he gives you 1. Isn't that the way the con works? You walk in and you're like horribly beating this guy at first, and then he turns around and swoops you up at the end. Yeah, you lost. Just need 9 more points. Oh, he's always got the perfect card for the occasion. You just gotta have to go. Yeah.
You played well, and if you ever...
You lost $10, Nick.
Yeah, oh well.
I saw you in the Swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for.
What are you talking about?
My name's Canderous Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the Exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them, and I had nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand.
That's what
but lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated, so I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet.
Why are you telling me this?
I've got a plan to escape, Taurus, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
You don't need to ally yourself with this person. We should move on while we can.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking with your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that Swoop race and started thinking.
Wow.
Anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns.
Why should I help you?
Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk.
And how exactly am I supposed to get inside a military base?
Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Canderous sent you, and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base.
Why don't you do it yourself?
Normally I do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
Yeah, what the heck,
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
Sooner or later, you'll figure this out. Either we work together, or we both stay stuck here on Taurus. Come back and speak to me again when you've come to your senses.
You said you were gonna help, so... Don't know why he said it like that. There you go. You gonna turn in your bounties?
Do I have bounties waiting?
I don't know. Let's find out. You just click through this. No, you don't.
Okay. I was gonna say, I thought we did the valid ones and the...
So I guess you gotta go up and get yourself an astromech.
Where was...
The exit's to the south.
No, I know that's where the exit is. I was trying to remember the fighting ring. Wasn't that in there?
I think that's on the first. That's the first cantina.
Is that the first cantina?
Yeah.
Okay.
And good luck with that.
No, I just...
That's tough. It's not hard through the first 2 matches, but the later ones get stupid hard.
Yeah.
Grenades. It's not my fault they decided to bring a sword to a grenade fight. Yeah, we're gonna help the guy. Don't worry, we got this. Oh shit. This is the best. Thank you. Actually, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
I guess I need to be entertaining then for the entire stream? Okay. Kendra said you'll sell the T3 M4 droid to me because reasons. That too.
Genchopa chawi tichok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak nek.
I can't afford that.
Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kin ba mule radwana. Don kin ba no kudnok nek. Genchopa chawi tichok twis yun. Watawama muliri kin kun chopeshwa no ba mule raji.
I feel bad about that. Like, this is why I'm playing a light side run-throughs, because like, I just feel bad about doing that. It's like, yeah, see? But it's like, we only had 1,000 credits. I couldn't buy it for that much, and I mean, trying to track down that much money, like 500 credits is a lot to try to go gather somewhere. That's, I feel bad. I feel like that hurts my soul doing that. Did I just save this? I can't remember. I'm gonna save it again because that's how I'm paranoid. Yeah. See, the problem with bounty hunting is that we did all the legal ones, like, and again, like the illegal ones, yeah, like, yeah, sure, they were worth a lot of money, but again, I felt bad about doing it, and actually I think we turned down at least a couple of them. And I don't know. So, it's a thing. It's happened. Why? Why must you do this to me? Do. Okay, cool. Not again. Why do they do this to me? Why? Yeah, okay. Roof, demolition. Yeah, what the heck? Hey, cool. Okay.
Sure.
We're gonna save this, and then we're going to do something dumb.
What can I do?
Well, okay then.
Sure.
Kavadumpa kapaliamo na pata, bona nakachu. Yin kin kun no ba mule rachi kun.
We're just here for a meeting. It's all cool.
Kuna na bon sha. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Mana tota hakuchi krala boleji chok shuntang shun kipa unapang.
Yeah, just get out of here.
Okay. Apologies about that. Yeah.
I don't have a whole lot.
The arena could at least give you 500 credits.
Yeah, I felt you missed it. I did a bad boy thing.
What'd you do?
Threatened the droid woman that if she didn't give me the droid for free, that Davik was gonna shut her down.
Oh shit, she gave it to you for free?
Yeah. But I got, like, dark side points for it.
You're gonna have plenty of time to be a good guy, you know?
And it was... And basically, she wanted 1,500 for the droid, and we only had 1,000.
Wow.
So it was like, that's a lot of money to go through. It's like, but anyways.
And we decided we're gonna hold off on Kevin's playthrough
Okay.
for now, mainly because he's a bit tired. He's been having a rough week with sleep, so.
Target 50.
I relate. So where are you at?
I just got into the Sith base.
Oh, okay. My girlfriend is Polish. She is insane. Can confirm.
Century hack. You know what? That sounds like fun.
Yeah. There you go. Do what's fun, not what's right. That's the way of the Sith in my mind. Because they're like power and force and passion. I'm like, nah, just fucking do fun things. The Jedi are not fun. They just party poopers.
Especially what's a name?
Oh my god. And I don't understand how that's not counted as dark side points, because you just murdered those guys and they didn't even have a chance to attack you.
That equals 5.
Like you can make a pretty educated guess that they're going to attack you, but you don't know that until it comes to it. So you just murdered people, and I'm okay with this. I think that needs to happen more, because you're running into a lot of issues where everybody wants you to die. All right. You got your droid.
Yes.
Oh. Why is...
Something's happening, and
Yes.
it sounds like gunfire.
It does sound like gunfire.
I think did you turn the turrets on against them?
I hacked the sentry droids, so... Yeah.
You can come on in. The camera's not pointed over there. Huh?
I just wanted to give Nick a hug because I've seen him like twice since I've been home.
Oh, come on in.
Hey, buddy. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Stream.
Hello. It's nuclear carrots.
So anyways, so I hacked the sentry droids, which I'm thinking was well worth the 6 computer spikes, apparently, because it sounds like they murdered everybody.
They were going off for a while.
The way of the Sith and the boomers agreed.
I guess we go...
So I guess we're boomer gamers because we're from the 90s or the 80s?
No.
Yeah. Because we play like a bunch of like Twitch shooters and stuff. So we're like boomer gamers. I don't know. I don't know if I totally buy into the boomer gamer thing yet. It's...
Is that a thing?
Oh, wait,
yeah.
That's not
Does that just mean like people who are into
old school stuff?
Like mid-90s PC?
Hello, my lady. Tips Fedora. Yeah.
Well, welcome to the Legion.
Yeah, we're not boomers. We're not. Yeah, we're not boomers. Yeah, I don't agree with the boomer thing. Well, let me ask you this, Man Ray of Hope. What is a count as a boomer? What is the qualifying requisite for being a boomer gamer? Because I'm still confused on this.
What is that? Like we ruin gaming for generations later, and we don't give them any games, and
I was able to get a house when I was 21.
I was able to play Doom when it came out on Windows 95.
No. You? Droid light plating, so that's the same.
Well, MechWarrior, if you're gonna do that, go tell that to his face.
Disruptor.
Don't tell us. You gotta go. You gotta.
So you mean actual baby boomers?
Oh, anyone over? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what, whenever someone says boomer gamer, I thought, is it someone over 50?
A gamer over 50?
But no, it's apparently becoming increasingly used for people who are like in first edition D&D or just D&D gamers.
I'm not on screen, so you can.
Yeah, it's completely.
You said time, your place was mine. If yours, I could bring the bike. We could just have her meet us here and go get food somewhere.
That's fine.
You guys gonna go to Ninja City?
Do you think she'd like Ninja City? I'm pretty sure they do, but we can call ahead and ask.
You know, we can decide when she gets here. We don't have to have a plan.
Shortly after noon would be nice.
Yeah, I have
maybe like
Kerwin.
1 or...
His lackeys on his stream laughed in my face. Well, I mean, you're making threats on comments, man. You gotta go. You gotta get in there, and you gotta find them. You gotta get in there, and you gotta fucking follow through, man. Gotta get into the Mech Warrior games. I know he does quick drops, but you just gotta watch for it. If you want to go in there and fight him, that's when he does it. I don't know if he's streaming this week, but you know, he does keep it updated.
What's this robot you have here?
He's an astromech.
Astromech droid, basically.
Where'd that come from?
Well, we were in there eating sausages, and
did you befriend it?
Yeah, that's the one that he got from that lady who was selling droids, and she's like, "Well, I have one, but I have one that's for sale, but it's not for sale to you," and he went and got it.
Ah, nice.
Oh, you have to make them all green, I think. There you go, man. Last kill was with a hunchback.
Yeah, real world boomers.
Oh, so this is doing it's flipping.
I'm still new to Mech Warrior Online. I've been playing in a Kintaro, and I'm enjoying it because I can just shoot missiles out of my nipples.
That's always badass.
You just killed that person, Nick. You just vaporized them. That person was there to help you. You murdered them. Good job. I'm very proud of you, man.
I was out. What?
Autosave?
Yeah, let's go.
Load the autosave?
What? Come on, let's save scum. Let's go.
What? I don't like.
That was good. Yeah, that was a good job.
I'm confused. What just happened?
Cough clap.
Yes?
Okay.
Well, boys, thank you for the fun time, and it's work time. Have a good night. Hey, Naresar, hope you have a good night at work, man.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we appreciate you, dude. If there's any games we can get you guys involved in, we will. You can't come in here. This is restricted area. This is a restricted area, Mr. J. Yeah, nice try. I'm calling the cops.
Okay.
Kill you.
She got the hell out of there.
What?
What? What? Dude, fucking Val Horn needs to go to, like, manor school or something.
Bastila does. She's like, yes, well, if you were a Jedi, you would understand. It's like, cool, you got into the fucking...
We get it, you're a Jedi.
Special snowflake
Shut
club.
the fuck up.
Nabuya una ita ichilta. See, Lone Wolf knows, man. He's from Alaska, and they speak like that up there. That's how they talk to each other.
Wow.
So if you take a cruise up to Alaska, you need to learn this language.
A cruise?
They do. They take cruises up to Alaska.
Really?
Yeah. I was listening to a couple of his Alaska stories in Discord.
Holy crap.
It's hilarious, the kind of shit he tells people. There's a lot of death going on in this facility.
That's awesome.
You might want to save the game. Yeah,
True,
like,
I
it's
should
true.
Save it.
You're in Alaska and we can hang out over the internet. With the power of the internet.
I'm glad there's people who stay up late night in the Legion.
Well, if he's in Alaska,
He's in Alaska, that's...
It's probably
few time
only
zones,
like,
yeah.
He probably only just got off of work.
Or it's 4 p.m., 5 p.m.?
Yeah, it's like 4 or 5 p.m.
What time is it where you are, Lone Wolf? Is Alaska in the same time zone as California, or is the next one over?
That's a good question. That's a fair question. Are you gonna use the death ray and kill that person?
Oops.
Like, who would have thought? I thought green
yeah,
men
you're just
go.
pressing buttons and...
It was a puzzle, like, turn on the light screen. It didn't say, hey, you do this and you killed somebody, apparently.
Maybe you need to do it with the droid.
No, I think he needs to turn them all red.
I mean, that would be the obvious thing at this point.
Yeah. One-time zone for the state is that it's a wide as the entire load of 48.
Holy crap.
It gets its own time
Yeah,
zone.
that's awesome. My cousin is gonna ride his motorcycle all the way to Alaska. And like...
What kind of bike?
I don't know. You know, I'm sure I would ask him, but I wouldn't know anything about what he's talking about. So...
Alright, let's not murder this guy. You wanna do this voice?
You there, human. Remember me. You helped me once before when the Sith were trying to arrest me. Outside your apartment. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think I remember you.
I am in need of your help once again. The Sith are going to execute me for removing the Sith corpse from your apartment complex. Please help me get out of here.
Okay, how do we do this?
Switch all the panels on the wall to red off position
Okay.
and I will be released. There you go.
You must be careful as you do this, human. If you set all the panels to green on, my cell's termination program will engage. I will be
Okay,
exterminated.
duly noted. Okay, so
Alaska
we're
is
trying to-
beautiful land if you get a chance to go there for a vacation.
Hopefully one day soon.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Fucking Nick, man.
RNG.
That one was easy. It was like
RNG
one-dimensional.
God.
Like,
It was.
okay.
So Nick might not be into making character voices and stuff in RPGs, but if you need an RNG god, he's fucking... You need somebody to come into your game to just like fuck up a dragon. Somehow he will fuck that dragon up, and it doesn't matter what level he is. The dice is just like, oh, Nick's playing fucking 20 every time. Highest damage count.
Nick's actually telekinetic. And
Wait,
he just...
oh shit, they threw 3 grenades at you! Oh my god! I think your character died. Yeah. Your character totally died. Holy shit! They threw grenades. They all threw grenades at you. That's hilarious.
Where's her grenades? Oh, you're not gonna make
You need
it.
to heal, Nick. Remember the healing spell that she has? Oh.
Bum 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 bum.
So I assumed the security sentry droids were going to kill these guys. Otherwise... Oh, did I? Okay.
What can I do?
I read those documents, or at least the summary documents that Emily sent for the discovery they made, and that's pretty fucking exciting.
Which one?
2 planets. One has like a 10-day year cycle, one has a 14-day year cycle, and they're both primary candidates for being
tidally locked in the
terrestrial.
habitable zone.
Yeah. Which is just like they're tidally locked, but they're high candidates to be terrestrial, which is insane. It could be like Star Trek, where it's like, I was telling her this, where it's like, I don't like the light side people. They're evil and they bring their light upon us. And then the light side people are like, well, the dark side people are scary and cold, and we don't like them either. And then Captain Kirk's here like, well, I don't care about either of you. You either learn to get along or you're both going to die. That was a terrible Kirk impression, but you know. There's gotta be some common ground. Medium that we can talk about. Can't you just get along? That's like over-exaggerated Kirk. I've watched enough to know that he doesn't do that, but there are moments where he does, and it's very few. We are going to be playing Bridge Crew at some point. And I'm going to see if Mr. Tex will play. That'll be next Friday, I believe. Maybe next Saturday. We'll see. We'll see. Bringing all the stuff out there to see if he'll hop in it. See, Nick.
Boom.
Nick would be great at Shivers.
Yeah, Nick would destroy Shivers.
What's Shivers?
It's a point-and-click adventure.
That's like a puzzle game.
Similar to Tex Murphy style, but
not as much movement. As Tex Murphy, you don't have to like slide around the ground.
it was a really early 3D game, so
Yeah.
I think they just showed off. They were flexing their 3D skills.
Is that the VR one? Yeah. Yeah, we want to play the VR one. I mean, you could get Bridge Crew and play it non-VR if you want to. It still works just fine. Biddy7, who's in the chat, he plays, and he plays non-VR on his PS4. And
I'm glad it's cross-platform.
yeah, it's pretty cool. We play in the original Enterprise because we like the buttons that look like Jolly Ranchers and make beep boop noises and clicks.
Yeah. Even piloting, it's just buttons. There's no kind of joystick or throttle or anything, it's just buttons.
It's gonna be great. I'm gonna make fun of him. Well, go do it, man. Yeah, stun this guy. Use your stun array or disruptor.
What's a disruptor do?
It's like a damage
Shield
weapon.
disruptor.
Get in there. Dude.
Here.
You
She's
cannot
gonna die.
win.
You might want to just use the shield disruptor on this thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's gonna have to do her attack motion, but then the next thing she does will be... How can you miss a giant shield bubble with a lightsaber? It's that XCOM fucking... You're like right next to him.
XCOM. I think I took that game serious 3 times, and I was like multiple hours into the campaign, and then there's always that mission where you fight the most impossible fucking creatures. And every time I reach that mission, everybody that I have on my team dies.
Yeah, it's very difficult. I know we tried getting through, like when I made my characters, they were all like based after the Power Ranger colors.
Yeah.
So everyone looked like a Power Ranger going into battle. But the sniper was MVP.
Yeah, the sniper was my MVP also.
What can I do?
What can I do?
Bum bum bum.
Bum bum bum.
Yeah.
I want to make a video of me using a phaser on you.
Okay.
It's just like one of these things. It's like, man, this controller has like so many buttons on here. What the fuck does
We
this?
could do it on the green screen. And then just...
You know what? I don't even have to do it on the green screen. I just set up a stationary camera, and then we just record nothing for like 5-10 seconds, and then you do your thing. And so I just cut to that empty space. Yeah.
Nice.
Old school. That's how they did it. They didn't have green screen back then.
What can I do? Well, miss a lot. Sorry.
Yeah. It could be a thing where I'm just like, it's got like a Netflix button. What's this one do? You're like, dude, don't fucking. And I gotta play the like. I have the phaser effect, not just a sound effect. I actually have the laser. I have a lot of After Effects plugins.
Sweet.
For like lasers and stuff. So when I made the Steiner Assault Squad, that's actually like a 2D laser thing pack.
Oh shit! This droid has like no health.
Oh, and you were also fighting blaster turrets on top of it. Wow. Set phasers to annoy.
How late are we streaming till?
How late are you guys streaming till? I don't know. When do you want to stop, Nick?
Well, I don't have to work tomorrow, so I can go to whenever.
Okay. Why, Sequoia? Why you want to come over here? You want to say some shit to my face, Sequoia?
Bitch.
Just hear like a boom on our front door. We're like, ah, no. She's probably up there like, oh, I'm coming over there. Sure.
That was my master plan.
Oh, you could have blew up the Transformer and saved yourself a fight.
Oh, probably.
Oh, well. They needed to get some meat on their bones.
Yes?
Sure.
I kick your doors open, empty my shotgun on the first nerd that gets snotty with me. Are you talking about in the game, dude? I hope you're talking about in the game. That's kind of violent. That's not very nice, dude. I just got back, but I'm making food so I can come hang afterwards. Oh, okay. What are you making? Sorry, we're also looking at a YouTube on the YouTube chat. We also stream directly to YouTube. So if you're like, oh, I want to go see some of the other stuff, we have a YouTube space if you really want to go watch it. That's where all the older stuff goes. It's kind of like the archive because Twitch doesn't save anything after 30 days.
After 30 days, yeah.
We have like a ton of... We have a couple games we've actually beaten. We did the Wolfenstein 2 complete playthrough. The first Wolfenstein playthrough. Oh, she just...
Wow.
She just straight up dog-meated right through that.
Thanks, Bastila. Thanks a lot.
I'd love to play Bridge Crew at some point, though I don't yet have the controllers that belong to VR headset. So if all, it'd have to be 2D. I'd come visit, but I'd scare the hell out of you guys.
Well, definitely if you brought your shotgun in the front door.
Yeah. Bought the thing for Elite Dangerous, so I don't need controllers. She's military grade retarded. My answer. Trying cauliflower rice? Oh, okay. She's making cauliflower rice. Well, that'd be cool, man. If you want to set up something, Raging Goblin, hit me up. I'd like to see if we can get something going. I have a ton of stuff on. We're like me and Biddy 7 are big Star Trek fans, and so we're always like, whenever we play Bridge Crew, it's just us because nobody wants to play in the original Enterprise because they're like so afraid of they just want to win, and we're like, we're not here to win. We're here to play. If we wanted to win, we'd pick the Next Generation Bridge because that one's.
Really? I thought that was harder.
It is harder, but it's the best in terms of like actually beating things because you get more power into your different subsystems.
Yeah.
If you know how to play that, you can really, really fuck up some missions. The Kelvin Bridge is okay. I don't mind the Kelvin Universe style bridge stuff. It's not my favorite.
What is Kelvin?
It's the new Star Trek stuff.
Ah.
They call it the Kelvin timeline. I work out a lot and look like the Terminator.
Sweet.
Like Arnold in the movie. Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. My buddy Rob is like that. Rob is fucking gigantic. He can like he has like.
I heard he's got a 6-pack.
He's got like arms that like you could be like, are those literal guns or are they part of your body? I don't know where the man begins and the machine ends. Yeah, it's basically me saying Rob works out like damn near every other day. Dude is pretty big. Childhood friend of mine. I think he's watched our stream like once. We stream a lot. He goes to bed really early because he's got to be up for... He's a manager for scaffolding engines. He actually repairs scaffolding engines. Huh. I mean, dude picked up a trade job school.
He's gonna die.
He's already dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he picked up a trade school degree and just fucking went at it, man.
That's how you do it.
He wanted to learn to be a mechanic. He fucking did it. She's like... I like the lightsaber look in this. It's pretty neat.
What can I do?
As long as it's not STD, I'm game. Okay. No, the earlier is where he's not fleshy. STD. Star Trek Discovery. Yeah, I agree. I was trying to think like ST. That's pretty ironic. Because Kevin was watching Star Trek Discovery with me, at least one episode, and he that android lady, or not the android, she's a cyborg. She's not an android. They had to clarify that. That's on the bridge. She went like, Captain, there's this, and he's like, who the fuck is this lady? Your reaction was so good. What the fuck is that?
I'm glad you remember that because that was so long ago. I don't even. That was like.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah, Star Trek Discovery. Where
no, I said that because that woman was hideous.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Who the fuck? Like, she's like, Captain. Like, holy shit.
I watched Star Trek Discovery seasons 1 and 2, and I can't say they're very good. But I enjoyed myself because I don't know, I just get a kick out of just watching stuff. If you liked, like they go back to the episode where Captain Pike was on Taurus 4, or not Taurus 4.
Yeah.
The big brain people. They do that. They go back to that, which is kind of neat. I soldiered through the first season, but couldn't get myself to watch anymore. I drew the line at fucking hipster Spock. I almost, but you know what? He's such a like. In the second season, they like play around him, like he's like this mystical creature. I hate it when they do that with the stuff where it's like, we have to save Spock, and then they wait. It's like mid-season when you actually see Spock, and he's not really himself. Don't worry, he doesn't become hipster Spock at the end. He gets rid of the beard and all that.
Is that him in the show? Hipster Spock?
Yeah, he's got like a full beard for some reason.
What the fuck?
I was telling people this, but there's just like this fucking part where the one lady was just like, I'm going to find him and I'm going to have so much fun torturing him, or I'm gonna find new ways to torture him, and the fucking tactical officer goes, ooh, yum yum. Like that's an actual line in the show. And I'm like, what? Ooh, yum yum.
It's just hard to hear about. It's just dumb.
It is. I laughed so hard. I almost couldn't breathe because I had to pause it because I was like, did she just say, ooh, yum yum? It's not Star Trek. If you watch Star Trek Discovery and it's not you were like, it's a stupid space show. It's fun. That's the thing, Go. You have a bunch of utterly unlikable characters and then they make them likable to tear down is a teardown of if not the iconic Star Trek character. Yeah, they did tear. What are you going back to her for?
Hachu apanki, Jisha.
I wanted... Oh, that was expensive.
Holy shit. Yeah, fuck that.
I was hoping to get more computer spikes so I could, like, maybe see if I could, like, kill some of those people, like, just through the hacking.
Listen to me.
But not at $250 each. So
$250 a pop. Which is my going rate for doing audio events.
Yeah, Captain Cleveland's an audio engineer. He's best friends with what's his name?
Trent Reznor.
Yeah, Trent Reznor. Afterburner.
Oh, yeah.
He's best friends with Afterburner, who is
yeah, I know him.
Dude, you're like best friends with Afterburner. You talk to him all the time. Afterburner is this guy who makes music, doesn't show his face.
Let's make this quick.
Very mysterious type, but makes some pretty sweet fucking songs. And he's working on a new album. What's he doing?
I don't know. He contacts me when he needs me.
Sure.
The whole thing wouldn't bother me so much if it was something I could ignore, but there's a chance subsequent series could not treat it as canon. No, and honestly, it's sad to say, but the Orville is more Star Trek than Star Trek is now, and the Orville is fucking cool. I was going into that thinking I was gonna not like it, and I walked away like, wow, this was a lot of fun to watch. I know there's a lot of people who are like, I don't like Seth Farland's stuff, and I don't really particularly like Seth Farland's stuff, but that was some solid shit. I was like, damn, this is... It was one of those things where it's like there was just this... The only Star Trek series at the moment is the Orville, really. Yep, exactly. I played Star Trek Online, and...
Did you buy a pay-to-win ship?
No. Look, if you play Star Trek, he's like,
fuck this, I'm walking out of here.
There's a fucking Jedi in there. Look at this guy, fucking blocking all over it. Oh my god. That Sith captain was fucking well trained.
I'm here.
More like shit, Captain. Is her ass cheeks hanging out?
Yeah, she's wearing nothing.
Is that what's happening? Her ass cheeks are just
it's like that one character from Final Fantasy IX who's wearing like flesh-colored onesie. She's like a fucking 10-year-old girl.
What the fuck?
I forgot the name of her character, but I look at her and I'm like, is she naked? What the fuck? Like, no, that's just flesh-colored. It's a flesh-colored leotard. Fucking Japan. What are you gonna give her now?
I don't know. I was gonna see what was available. It doesn't look like...
Uh-oh, I hear shaking. Let me open the door. Oh, shit. Hello. Wow, that looks fucking tasty. Hell yeah. Here, I'm gonna...
What up?
You can sit next to Kevin. You're not gonna be on camera, but you'll be...
There's a...
Safe?
Fucking...
Should I wait till I finish it?
That smells really good.
Yeah.
Oh, that was super loud. This is all super loud. Oh, God.
Okay, I stopped moving the microphone.
Now I'm gonna brush past the microphone.
Here, let me move these pillows out of your way. There you go.
What's up? What'd you make?
Salisbury steak with cauliflower rice.
That looks awesome, honestly.
I hope
Except
so.
I can't eat beef anymore, so.
Yeah, I heard it's a sad, sad existence for beef.
And it smells amazing.
Yeah, it does. Now I just eat ground old shoes.
I just eat shoe leather now. That's all Mike lets me have. I'm gonna give you some headphones so you can hear the nonsense.
Oh, yeah.
In the game. It's not really nonsense, but it is kind of nonsense. Plenty of slack.
I can't eat.
Great.
I don't know why I can't eat beef. I used to eat steak all the time,
Mhm.
and then I didn't eat beef for a long time, and then when I eat beef again,
Oh, that's probably
my mom thinks I was bitten by a tick. It's called alpha-gal.
Oh, really? I mean,
it's
I didn't care
it's
much
like a
about
protein that the tick introduces into your body and makes you I eat beef and I seriously feel like I'm dying.
That's so sad.
Fluids just come out of every hole and it's
That's
not.
so sad.
It doesn't feel good at all. I get a fever and.
Yeah, it's like you develop some sort of allergy to it or something. It's
That
crazy.
sucks.
Yeah. So I
Oh
just-
shit,
I
Nick!
just
You
eat
might
chicken
want to
all the time.
actually
Love chicken.
run away and do line of sight, so that way they go around. They all have to pile around the corner. Then you can throw a
Yeah.
grenade, or you can throw a grenade here because they all have blasters. It looks like they're just gonna shoot at you. Oh, that gas mine is in the way.
Run.
Sick. Heal up. There you go.
Morons.
I mean, I didn't care much for Voyager either, but it's undeniably Star Trek and didn't ruin the franchise for future shows. Yeah. Is it beef or does it cover all red meats? So I think it is just like you can't eat venison.
I haven't tried because I've only eaten venison a handful of times.
Mm.
All I know is that it's cow.
Mhm.
I just can't eat cow.
Yes.
I haven't tried anything else, so.
Gotcha. If I flew you guys out to my 10-acre home to shoot guns and drive tanks, would you get Tex to join? Dude, as awesome as that
If we got a chance to drive tanks, we will drag Tex out there. Just stuff him in a trunk. Don't worry, we'll let you out when we get there.
You text would see like, oh, the trunk? Oh boy, I haven't been in one of these in a while.
I love the trunk.
It's my favorite place when I drive on a road trip.
You know, I think I've been locked in a trunk 3 times
Yeah.
in my entire life.
Wow.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
That's a story right there. I've been locked in a trunk about 3 times.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a klutz.
No, one of the times I just was hiding in the trunk, and they
Oh.
finally decided to open the trunk.
Oh, God.
Jeez.
The other times, my brother and his friend, that's what they would do whenever they didn't want me around. They would
Oh
just,
my gosh.
just put her in the trunk.
When I was a freshman in high school, I would legit ride in this kid's trunk on the way home.
Mhm.
He gave so many people a ride home, we would take turns riding in the trunk.
Yeah, like
that sounds very much like the Kevin I met.
It sounds like a stupid thing to do.
When I first met Kevin, he was just like, someone would say something to him, and he'd be like, I'm going to kick their ass. And I'm like, whoa, man.
It's like the one middle school I went to, our band department only had like 3 or 4 kids in it, including me, and we would go to concerts. So we'll join other schools' bands and play in their band.
Yeah.
And so I would ride in my band teacher's trunk because he had to carry the instruments and us. And
He's
so-
like, nope, the instruments are getting the front seat. You're going in the trunk.
It's like, oh, the bass drum can't fit, so you have to sit in the trunk.
And it was in cars before they had the get me the hell out of here lever. I think it's like by law, I think after 2014 or maybe it I don't know the year, but
yeah, after
they
sure.
have to make trunks that have like a lever on the inside. This was way before that. So I think this was like a 98 Corolla. So I had to just jam my fingers behind the metal frame and like hit the button to open it because you could actually physically touch the latch.
Wow. Ooh, the armory.
Yeah, it was a dumb practice, and I sort of regret just taking part in it. Because later, when I had the car, and there were too many people that wanted rides home, I'd be like, we got to take turns in the trunk.
I live on a 10-acre ranch. Got an old tank and piston driver fighter craft back from the old times. You guys would have fun out here. I cook outside 6 days a week unless it's rain or it's cold, which, you know, two of those things don't happen in Texas very often.
What?
You know what? I just said that you're in Texas. I don't actually know if you're in Texas. I just made the assumption. So I think ranch, I'm like Texas, and immediately, but I know California, Idaho.
Any other western,
Southwest, yeah.
Yeah.
Or north.
Yeah. I've been to a ranch in California, and I really liked it out there. It's the only part of California I actually really liked was the wilderness and the ranch and stuff.
There's more of that than there is city, depending on where you are.
I also did the we drove up the coast and went to all different missions that were put there, the Spanish missions, and some of them were just straight up abandoned, so like ruins and stuff. It was really fucking cool.
Whoa, you and Tyler?
No, it was me and a buddy of mine. Tyler has never been to California yet.
No, in Texas, where my grandma lives, there are a collection of like old saloon towns that are abandoned. Like, and there's one in particular that's close to her house where only thing that still functions is the post office, but like all the buildings are still standing. Just creepy as fuck.
Wow. Or what was it that in Toledo? There's that fucking abandoned.
Like everything's abandoned.
There is, but there's an abandoned hotel that's off the side of the
Oh
freeway.
yeah. Oh yeah. I was scoping it out one day because I had the day off.
What can I do?
And I was scoping it out because I wanted to sneak in and like, just look around.
Yeah, just explore.
And that night I had a nightmare.
Oh my god.
And this is a pretty brutal story. You want to hear this?
Yes.
So I only asleep for about 2 hours or so, and I was dreaming. I was dreaming about that hotel, and I saw a part of fence that like fell over, and there were stairs that went down.
Oh shit.
And you could either like climb over and then jump down the stairs, which is maybe like a 10-foot fall, or you could like try to lift it up and go under.
That's how the Emperor died.
So I had a dream where I was looking at that, and I saw like shadowy figures going in, and one of them turned around and looked at me, and right when they looked at me I heard a shriek.
Shit.
And I woke up, and what was happening, I realized this later because I was still just like dazed, but what was happening is my neighbors were having a party, and some guy was just beating this woman in the parking lot, and she was shrieking. And I woke up and I was like really hesitant about doing anything because I'm like, I don't know what's real right now.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Toledo's a rough place.
Oh, Toledo.
Except Toledo. Fuck that place.
Who dares to break my meditation? You will pay for interrupting my... Wait. I sense the Force is strong with you. Very strong. Who would have thought a Force adept could be found on this insignificant planet? But your talent is no match for a disciple of the dark side.
His face is just...
He's not impressed. He's like, go on. Yeah? Oh, really?
Turn away from the dark side. It will lead you to anything but... It won't lead you to anything but destruction.
Spoken like a true drone of the Jedi Council. We Sith, however, have learned to embrace the potential of the dark side. It is what gives us strength. This meeting is a stroke of luck for me. My master will surely reward me with my lightsaber once I kill you.
Oh, this master's so sweet.
So thoughtful.
He's like, hey buddy, you've been working real hard. Here's a lightsaber. Like, he's not really a Sith yet. He has a fucking vibroblade. He hasn't got a lightsaber yet. What a loser.
But it can hold up.
He's like, I have the power of the Sith. It's like, it sounds like you have the power of a loser.
Power of the shit. story short, I never went in that hotel.
I no.
Yeah.
I was worried there would be like junkies hiding in it.
It probably is. It's Toledo.
And it was massive.
Yes?
It was an abandoned, what was it? A Marion?
Yeah.
It was a Marion. Have you ever heard of that?
Yes, they have one downtown.
Jeez.
Yeah, they're
It was huge.
fancy ass hotels.
It was huge and abandoned, and I'm like, there's like 20-something floors. There's bound to be somebody hiding in there.
Well, they took the one out of Warrensville Heights. There was one right over by that mall.
Like a Marion or?
No, it was like an old hotel.
Okay.
Quite big.
What? He's freezing your people.
Yeah, they
They're in stasis.
Yeah, in Little Italy, they had like an old factory. They called it the duck factory because it was like filled with rubber ducks for some reason.
Still is filled with rubber ducks.
Oh no, it's gone. Junkies burned it down.
Oh, did they burn it down?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was this huge factory like that was abandoned and in Little Italy. So it was like if you took one of the streets close to the cemetery wall.
Yeah.
You could see the
like
stuff.
north side.
Yeah.
My friend, I had a friend who actually lived like right there, like
cool.
right across
Yeah, couldn't do
from
that.
the factory that you're talking about.
Yeah. But
constant carjackings.
oh yeah, you wouldn't. You
He got his
should
car
not
jacked
park.
2 or 3 times.
You should not park
Skufka?
down on that.
Yeah.
Eric Skufka.
The water fountain man.
Yeah, I think.
I won't forget that. That was the best, like, on the spot. We were doing something for piss, and we were doing, like, interviews, and so we're like, would it be funny if someone just walked next to the water fountain next to her being interviewed, just started drinking water? So Eric was like, yeah, I'll do it. So, like, Ryan's giving this interview, all of a sudden, you just see Eric walk past, and Ryan didn't know we were doing this to him. So he had to like keep a straight face the whole time. While he's over here, you could hear him loudly drinking water.
Yeah, he stayed there for a second, like.
That was good.
I forgot about that. Hopefully you have that clip somewhere in the depths.
The forced pause button. Yeah, it's the forced stasis, I think. Yeah, see, you don't need to do fancy spins when you're doing swords, especially when you have a lightsaber. You can just poke. They burn.
It is hot.
They just burn. Like, they're doing all this shit. You can just be like, dude, fuck you.
You just need to...
It's because it's a rave. It's always a party.
It's
always a party in,
they learned
in
how
Star
to,
Wars land.
They learned how to do all their lightsaber tricks from like a 90s rave guy.
Yeah.
And you're just like, fuck you, dude. I'm gonna stab
I'm
you.
surprised the people that are holding the knives aren't getting burned. So.
Somebody took that one scene from the Bruce Lee movie where he's got the nunchucks, and they just put lightsabers at the end of it. So he's just. I'm like, holy shit.
At the end, does he just?
No, but that's something I would have done.
Yeah. I started watching Corridor's review of CGI effects.
Mm-hmm.
It's very insightful. They have really good things to say about.
They work really hard
analyzing CGI. I watched their spoof Boston Dynamics video. Have you seen that
Yeah.
one? It's so good, dude.
Yeah, it's shared as a meme quite often.
They had a very expensive, like $15,000 motion tracking suit, and they rigged a 3D model that was supposed to be like the new Boston Dynamics. Do you know about Boston Dynamics?
They're the ones that make the robots that you kick, and
they make like really weird looking.
Apparently, they're going to be selling the robot dogs, like the 4-legged ones.
All right.
And I kind of want one just to carry camera gear.
Really, for consumers?
I don't know how many
I
of them.
I thought they were developing them for DARPA.
I would like one just so
like I think they
just say like hopping like.
Well, you know the part where he like kicks the dog one and it like trips. So the whole video is that, and they like pull out bottles and smash it on the head, and they take out a gun and like shoot it, and they're just abusing this robot. It eventually fights back, but it looks with the exception of very small moments that they mask very well,
Mhm.
it looks so real.
Very nice.
Yeah. It's so funny.
I think you've upgraded this, Nick.
Yeah.
I don't think you can put anything else in there. Oh, but you can upgrade her lightsaber. Oh, do you have power crystals? You don't.
No.
Eh. Eh. Double-bladed lightsabers kind of pointless. You just... Yeah, see, it's
Whoa,
complete...
you made the noise.
No, you just poke people. They would be like, yeah, he doesn't fight the Jedi way. I'm like, no, I fight with fucking brain. Ow! Oh, fuck!
Isn't that what fencing is?
Hey, Crow, ever fly a P-41 Mustang? Negative. I was not in the Air Force. I was in the Army. We didn't. I drove semi-trucks.
And even then, I don't think the P-41 was in service.
No. But that sounds fucking cool, man.
Never mind.
Yeah, he's selling computer spikes. How much does he want for him?
Or those? Oh no.
Oh, he wants way more. Yeah. So this is Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, I figured it was a Star Wars.
But here's the thing: Sequoia's never really watched Star Wars, so this probably doesn't mean much.
Not a fan.
Not in the film.
Well, yeah, not into
Star Wars. Amalia has tried on multiple occasions to get her to watch Star Wars, the very first one, A New Hope.
Yeah.
And she just shakes her head like,
You don't like it?
She falls asleep.
I do.
Like the cheesy 90s action movies that I can tell you enjoy by your VHS collection, and I also own those movies. Star Wars is like the 70s version of cheesy action.
Yeah, I mean,
Straight
I've
up.
seen some of them, and I watched what's the one that everyone hates with the sand.
The new one?
The sand. I watched
about
them.
the prequels?
Yeah.
You gotta be careful when you sit over there. That microphone is. As I found out.
Yeah, I watched. I think I watched one or two of the prequels and was like, huh. Okay.
Well, I haven't even seen 2 and 3, episode 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Really?
I've seen half of 3.
So you've never seen Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith?
I saw the part where Yoda was poorly CG'd in a fight scene.
Oh yeah, that's the end of Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. Maybe I have seen it, but I blocked it out of my memory.
Because it wasn't good.
Because it was not memorable.
No. People talk about those movies, but honestly, I don't care for them.
Jar Jar Binks.
He becomes an ambassador.
He becomes a Sith Lord. Sith Mastermind.
If only.
Husa.
If
are you, sir?
I remember thinking that he was funny, and then hearing everyone else's opinion. I was like, oh, I guess I'm not supposed to like this character, but I think he's funny.
Yeah, that's the thing with Star Wars in general. Like, the fans tend to be kind of like, you can't like this typically.
Did you see it in theaters?
Not everybody.
No.
Episode 1. I saw it in theaters with my dad.
I dressed up as Jar Jar Binks for Halloween.
That's amazing.
Twice.
I would dress up as Jar Jar Binks now. Twice.
Just go into work dressed up as Jar Jar Binks and like, what the fuck are you wearing?
Misa going home. Fuck you.
You even talk like it.
I wonder how the kids would feel.
They would probably think you're the coolest fucking teacher in the world. And she's like, she shows up in costume. I mean, I would. I'd be like, I mean, even if I don't like Jar Jar Binks, I'm like, shit, she shows up in costume.
If I was gonna dress up as any Star Wars character, Wedge Antilles.
Mm-hmm. Just the pilot outfit.
Yeah, just fucking
pilot
Wedge.
jumpsuit. Star Wars fans seem
He's
to
a
be anal
baller.
about stuff. No. We never slammed anybody into the floor. Sounds like you're a wrestling man there, Mech Warrior.
I have slapped someone into the floor.
Yeah, Sequoia's
I can do that. I did that once.
Yeah.
I'm actually making a comic about it.
Wait,
right now.
when's that next local or indie wrestling thing coming?
Let me check.
Stone Cold Stunner him.
Oh, well, it was one of my
the
little
Stunner.
brothers,
I love
and
the
he was
Stunner.
being a dick, and jumping up and down in my bed, and so I just grabbed him by the face and like slammed him into the bed and made him cry. And that's what my comic's about. So.
That's fine.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. Fun times.
When's the wrestling comic coming out?
Deadline's the 30th, so like next week or the week after next. And then it'll probably come out like mid-July.
I would recommend the Star Wars Holiday Special. Aw, Ryder, you're so sweet.
We must
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Don't watch that one.
The next one.
That's the one where Luke he has like tons of makeup on. not like makeup, but set makeup, you know, to make his skin glow, but he just looks like dead, and they revived him. R2.
There's lots of problems with the holiday special that I've heard.
Get killed off at the end of it. Yeah, that was a problem with the first one. There's a really good compilation of people before they go to see the episode 1, like them talking about how excited they are and like what they're expecting. And then when you watch them talk about it and then you think about the movie, you're kind of like, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Never fire a minigun or a flamethrower. Negative. They don't use flamethrowers in the military by policy. And I was not a helicopter gunner.
Didn't work.
Why are you trying to hack the door, Nick? Just open it.
Can I just open it?
No. No, I never used a minigun.
Does not look like there's an event this month. There was something on the 15th, but it was like a tournament. So...
Yeah, but
I hate that we missed little Guido's beer bash. And that is a character on this show.
Didn't work.
Why are you trying to open these doors, Nick?
I'm just poking around for
On
no
behalf
reason.
of Gadden, I want to offer the thanks of all the hidden Becks. You rode like a true champion in the Swoop race. I'm sorry Gadden can't be here to thank you in person, but he's
I don't
retired
like
to the
the way
safety
their
of his private
faces
chambers. I'm afraid he's grieving over Brejik's death.
Like, what's wrong with their faces?
Brejik
How old is this game?
blame me.
2002.
He
Okay,
dishonored
that makes
himself
sense.
by refusing to honor his wager. He got what he deserved.
Yeah, when you hear
Even
O2,
Gadden
you're
has
like,
to
okay,
realize that.
Yeah, I get it.
that's
Even
pretty good
so, I
looking
think
for
Gadden
O2.
hoped
It is pretty good
somehow
looking.
Brejik could be made to realize
It seems
the
more
error of his
recent.
ways.
But I didn't like
Despite
that
everything
Mass
done,
Effect,
Gadden
like,
probably would have
Richard
Well,
kinda
it's made by the
went-
same developers as Mass Effect.
The
Okay,
surviving
cool,
Vulkars
cool.
will still want him dead. He's a
And then
prime
at the end,
target
it was
now,
all
as
a
are you.
story.
You better be careful.
Impossible.
On the streets.
No problem. Didn't work.
No problem. Nope, that didn't work.
She's like, I'm glad we trust you, and you walk over and try to hack a door like right after talking to her.
You're like, yeah, cool, and then
No problem.
no problem.
Didn't work.
So do you know where you have to go now, Nick?
I have to go back to the cantina to talk to the
Canderous.
Canderous because
We have a Steam person.
What the fuck?
Who's watching on Steam?
You two on the couch is giving me Beavis and Butthead flashbacks.
Oh, wait, is this a troll?
When the writing overshadowed the tech versus the other way around, shit, everything started sucking with all the 06 writer
yeah.
strike. Yeah. That's what happened with Heroes.
What's up, Steam Watcher? What's his name? Yellowbeard?
Yeah.
What's up, Yellowbeard? How you doing, man?
Whoa! You can hear sequoias crunching. Like,
Sorry, I got really close. I'm sorry.
The microphone is so close. Yeah. We get excited when we see like one person watching on Steam. We're like, who dares? We do broadcast directly to Steam, but we don't normally.
It's more of, well, we might as well. It doesn't hurt anything.
It was an option. I was like, I guess. We're streaming. If you're watching on Steam, we actually stream directly to Twitch, YouTube, and Steam.
I figured you'd be back. Neither of us is getting off this planet unless we work together. Now, I know the Sith military base had a break-in, and I know it was you. I know you've got those departure codes I need. So what do you say? We join forces, and I can get you inside.
So the next event is July 25th.
Right to the Ebon Hall. We can go right now.
It's at Winchester, which is down the street.
I
don't know why I got that.
Do we need to do anything else here? Or
what do you guys... it's... No. Okay, you're pretty much ready to go.
Davic's always looking to recruit new talent. I'll tell him how you won that swoop race and mention that you're interested in working for the exchange. I'll say I brought you in so he could check you out. He'll have you stay at his estate for a couple of days while he runs some background checks on you. That's standard procedure.
This is too risky. We should find another way.
You got another plan, sister? Or are you just objecting because you didn't think of it?
His job.
Damn!
I have another plan. I would rather not place my life in your hands, however.
I can say the same about you. That makes us even. Fortunately, we both want to get off this rock, right? While Davic's checking you out, we steal the Ebon Hawk and escape Taris. Come on. I've got an airspeeder nearby to take us to Davic's estate. The sooner we're off Taris, the better.
Candace has joined your party. Dude, he seems like such a trustworthy friend.
He has a special cybernetic implant that regenerates minor wounds.
Nice.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Look how fucking pissed he is.
Dude,
holy shit!
Yeah, he's pissed.
Dude, this is the mech warrior. That's the mech. Just standing there with his jacked arms.
You said it, sister. I want to get off this rock as much as you. Except he's
when you all take the time to set up an avatar, you have to check it out. Sam Rockwell. Yeah. We'll appreciate it, man.
Well,
does anyone aside from Tex have access to the BPL YouTube account? I was wondering if last Saturday's stream will be released. I missed parts of the KSP game and most of the RPG session. It'll go up soon. He normally waits for those things to kind of render out because streams don't immediately get put on YouTube. You have to like wait for them to process, and those can actually take a day or two depending on how long they are. It's pretty ridiculous.
Oh, I hit my nose.
No.
You summoned me, Lord Malak.
The search for Bastila is taking too long. We cannot risk her escaping Taris. Destroy the entire planet.
Well, dang.
The entire planet, Lord Malak. But there are billions of people on Taris. We'd be slaughtering countless innocent civilians, not to mention our own men still on the surface.
Your predecessor once made the mistake of questioning my orders, Admiral. Surely you are not so foolish as to make the same mistake.
Of course not, my Lord Malak. I will do as you command, but it will take several hours to position our fleet.
Then I suggest you begin immediately. You are dismissed, Admiral.
Damn.
I'm evil and talking into a soup can.
That is who you look like.
So, Candaris,
Sort of
I
sound
see
like
you've brought someone
Nice.
with you. Most intriguing, if I do say so myself. You usually travel alone.
It's not like you to take on partners, Candaris.
Persona?
You're getting soft.
Watch yourself, Callow. You may be the newest Cath Hound in the pack, but you aren't top dog yet.
Enough. I won't have my top two men killing each other. That's not good business. I'm sure Candaris has an explanation as to why he's not working solo anymore.
This is a special case, Davic. I ran into someone the Exchange might want to recruit. You may have heard something of their exploits already.
Ah, yes. Now I recognize your companion. The rider who won the big swoop race. Very impressive, as was your display in the rather heated battle afterwards.
Yeah, I know it's somewhat best effort, but it's been a few days, and I guess a lot of
Berzik had to learn double crossers tend to end up dead. Oh wow, you actually went with it?
Yeah. In my line of business, I've seen far too many people suffer for not understanding it. With the recommendation from Candace
Pixel Ron
and a thorough
Perlman.
background check, you could become part of the exchange. Many would kill to prove themselves worthy of this honor.
Offer intrigues me.
I will give you a tour of my operations. I'm certain you'll be most impressed.
I'm sure you'd be impressed with
there
my
she
stuff.
is. The Ebon Hawk, my pride and joy, the fastest ship in the Outer Rim. Note the state-of-the-art security system I've had installed to protect her. The shields are completely impregnable. Nobody can get past them without the codes to try and steal my baby. Unfortunately, the Sith military blockade has grounded my vessel. The Ebon Hawk can outrun any vessel in the galaxy. But even she isn't fast enough to avoid the auto-targeting laser cannons of the orbiting Sith fleet. I am, of course, working on acquiring the Sith departure codes so that I may come and go as I please. However, progress has been slow. But we should continue our tour.
Perlman is right.
These will be your accommodations. The slave quarters are just down the hall. If you need anything during your stay, food, a massage, feel free to call upon their services. If all goes well with your background check, you will be invited to join the exchange. I'd advise you to
Did
accept
Ron
the offer when
Perlman
it
say
comes,
top dog?
or
Are
suffer
there
the
dogs
dire
in the Star Wars
consequences.
galaxy? Good point.
That is a very good
Yeah,
point.
that was a good point.
There might be.
You will stay in these rooms as my guest for the next few days. I will not accept no for an answer. Feel free to visit the slave quarters at any time during your stay. I must warn you that if you are found anywhere outside the guest wing during your stay, or if you bother my other guests, my security forces will deal with you most harshly. I will return after the investigation into your background is complete. Until then, make yourself comfortable. Come, Callow. Let us leave our guests in peace.
See, I didn't have to make that voice. That character made that voice.
Yeah.
I've been doing that voice for every character.
Okay, we're inside. Now all we have to do is figure out a way to get past the Ebon Hawk security system, and we can get the rest of your group off this planet. No sense
You just
waiting
hear him
around
like,
here.
what did you say?
Yeah, you hear him in the back.
He's
Hey,
like,
everybody, get ready to steal the Ebon Hawk.
the fastest ship that looks like it was designed in Minecraft. Oh man.
Wait. Saving.
Selmer, Wookiees and Ewoks are sort of dogs. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Alright. You gonna head
It was good joining you. Yeah,
Alright.
I'm gonna head out.
Alright, Kevin. Have a good one,
Peace
man.
out, stream. So long.
What?
You can just auto level them up if you don't want to like do any of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. If you
Yes?
did,
Sure.
if you didn't feel like it.
No problem.
Hey! What's the idea of barging in here? Get out of here or I'll call the guards.
Pudu, Tunirama na praka donko searcha.
Alright.
Chupapanki.
Hey, baby, wait! I wasn't actually going... Damn it! Okay, great. You just scared off my date for the night. So you better explain yourself before I lose my temper and call the guards.
No need to call the guards. I just got lost.
No way. You're not getting out of this mess that easy. You can explain yourself to the guards if you live long enough for them to question you.
Oh no.
Well, this is why we save before we start doing dumb things, but...
Yeah, she cloaked. She was just like,
I'm here.
see you later.
Die!
Wow. She just barged into this guy's room and then murdered him. How are you a light side?
I
don't understand your choices, Nick. Are you going to be a good guy or are you going to be a bad guy?
Well,
Why not
he is
both?
the one threatening to kill me. I just kind of got into a bad situation.
So it makes you a person. You gotta do both.
Wow, her lightsaber's doing something fucking weird. Look at that.
Yes?
Yeah, you got point blank.
Die! Die!
That was some impressive scaring off. She beamed right out. There you go, computer spy.
I'm here.
Sure.
I'm here. He did not combat in it, yo. Yeah, you just hear screams of horror. It's like, we're on a stealth mission. But stealth is optional.
No problem. Got it.
You just keep fucking opening people's doors and they're like, what the fuck?
Wow.
There you go.
Okay.
Leave them alone.
Did you see the second option? It was like, tell me or I'll carve my name into your skull.
You could be an asshole in this game and get dark side points.
Good times.
Welcome to the slave quarters, Master. Here we have succulent fruits and berries to tempt your palate, as well as luxurious baths to soothe your aches and pains.
Now this is my kind of place.
Would you like a relaxing massage? Whatever your desire, we are here to serve. Of course. Return whenever you wish to partake of what is offered here. We exist only to serve you.
Wow.
That's a thing.
Wow. Only bad guys in it combat. Like, when Han shot first! I agree. Han did shoot first. They can edit him all he wants to. We all know the fucking truth. Do you think Han shot first, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nick's a big Star Wars guy. And he knows when someone shoots first. Well, of course, you also saw the original movie, too.
I don't know that I've ever actually seen the original versions.
I've seen the first release to VHS.
I think that's what no, it wasn't the first. I think I had the enhanced.
You shall fall.
She's fucking pissed. Writer says, I have someone who plays Warframe a lot, and this is a very stealthy in comparison. That's true.
Oh.
You just... Davik's like, alright, I'm gonna do a background check. You guys chill out, be cool. And you're like, murder everyone!
Yes.
Wow. Maybe Davik didn't hear any of that. Maybe he's got like his headphones on and he's like listening to some 90s music. He's in there like, Jeremy spoken.
Are you fucking serious?
It was the 90s. Music about school shooters, you know?
Good times.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
It's very sensitive. Let me turn it down a little bit. There you go.
Oh, that's so weird.
She's like right next to the microphone, so you can
Did you
like.
guys hear me eating? I'm sorry.
No, I didn't hear anything.
What can I do?
Sure. Which is good because I would have pointed it out immediately.
I know you pointed out the crunching of the ice. I'm gonna lean this way.
I need to spell check more. You know what? Me and you both, Writer. This new video that's going to be coming out this weekend, that you are in, by the way. I hope I spelled all the subtitles correctly. I watched them and I'm like, oh, those look correct. I just release it and then text will be like, yeah, it's close enough. I haven't thought about Pearl Jam in so long.
You cannot win.
Heard a gerbil for like 10 seconds. Oh, it was ice.
Yes.
Someone thought thought that was a gerbil.
That'll show you.
Yeah.
Oh shit. sound of the roar has to move.
Oh shit. Alright. Well, you found the barracks.
Duly noted.
You cannot win, and you cannot hit. Mike looks like he wants to buy a boat. He just looked off into space. Michael's over there on the thing. He's just like, I'm looking. He has that look of I should buy a boat.
How are you doing, best one?
And I thought it might have been the 3D printer because you know what the 3D printer sounds like.
Yeah. Right. We hear it. I thought it was my phone going off.
When I hear something that makes me think maybe 3D printers making a noise it shouldn't make, like the extruder head is getting caught on something that's printed, or that the platform.
What?
Because I know that I know the printer's not going to break, but I know that ruins the entire fucking print.
Yeah.
So that's
What can I do?
Oh, you're just paying attention to the 3D printer. Well, you just murdered everyone in that room, Nick.
Yes.
What is the Jedi lady wearing? She's wearing a flesh-colored one piece for some reason. So it makes it look like she's naked.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, it's just like the same, it's like close to the same tone of skin color, which is, I think, an on-purpose choice by the developers.
You could make her run around dinner altogether.
Sure, if we wanted to do that. This is a long-ass hallway. This is Star Trek Online? Maybe this is where they got their idea from. Actually, Star Trek Online's
Is that
hallways,
that's the hangar.
the ceilings are like almost 3 stories up. So you're like on a ship, and the ceilings are like 3 stories high, and you're like, why are they so tall?
You know what I like that? You know what I think?
Acquaintance of mine, we went to a military show at one point, and they had one of the World War II bombers, and he was saying like he wanted to bring like people who design sci-fi spaceships to look at one of these as like, this is what something that flies looks like. There is no extra space. It is cramped.
Well, in Resident Evil, the very first one, at the very end when they're escaping on the helicopter, the live action sequences, they show the helicopter flying away. The live action sequences were shot in almost what looks like a freaking storage container. Like, it's so huge, and it's supposed to be the inside of a helicopter. And I'm like, damn, I've never seen an interior of a helicopter that big before. Even on a Black Hawk, they're not that big. And great looking goggles that obscure the location of whatever she's trying to hit, apparently. They're like super cool 80s goggles.
What I like about this game is, like, if you unequip armor, people run around in their underwear, but everybody has different underwear. Everybody's got like
New Star Trek has some stupid, huge, brushed chrome bridge pieces. Yeah, the Kelvin timeline ships are like really shiny and bright. Like everything like damn near blinds you when you walk on the bridge. You're like, shit, I need glass. I need sunglasses. Like everything has a lens flare. And it doesn't help that everything's chrome. I don't mind the design of the ship. I like the window on the bridge is also like a view screen. It's a pretty neat idea. But also that makes it even more dangerous because, well, here's the leader of your ship. Let's put a fucking glass window where obviously anybody
Let's invite you know what happened to the Executor and Return of the Jedi that,
Yeah.
like, you know, something just crashes into your bridge and then the whole ship goes down.
Yeah. I think like they were trying to go back to the days of like if you're on an actual battleship and the bridge is like really high up, you can see the battleship.
But like, have you been on a battleship though?
No.
Okay. Because I was...
Or maybe it was a carrier I'm thinking of actually.
Well, they were both. So carrier, you're up high to kind of look over to the deck.
Yeah.
Battleship, you're up high, and there's even higher parts, but because you're trying to get elevation to look at where the guns are going to be shooting.
Yeah.
You know, that whole line of sight thing. And so, like, yeah, you can look around there, but they also have, like the windows aren't like big expansive windows. They're like, you know, little squares.
Yeah.
And then you're surrounded by like, that are bracketed by like 1.5 feet of steel. So.
Well, in Star Trek, it's transparent aluminum. That's their window. We gotta watch Star Trek, Nick. I think you'd thoroughly enjoy it. Especially The Journey Home, which is the funniest one of all of them. It's where they go back in 1980s.
No problem.
San Francisco.
How dare you invade my chambers? How rude! I am a personal guest of Davik himself.
Wow.
How can Davik expect me to invest in his ventures with this kind of incompetence on display? I should summon the other guards and report you to your commanding officer.
Well, A, they're all dead. 2, I'm not an official guard. So...
Pick your options.
That is no excuse for incompetence!
Yeah.
What? How dare you speak to me like that? I could ask Davik to have you flayed alive for such insolence. Don't work for Davik? Then what Plus, assassins! Guards! Save me!
Star Trek died when Data got whacked. Yeah. I agree. I didn't really like that Star Trek movie. You didn't watch Star Trek? The last TNG movie. Yeah, it's not very good. For that reason and many others.
Well, didn't Data have like a backup?
That's the end, yeah. That's literally it. So he goes back to 0. It's so dumb. It's really disappointing.
Was he like actually backing himself up? Like
No.
No.
It's like another version of him that they just rebuild. And he sacrifices himself for it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody really likes the last few Star Trek movies for that reason. It's not very good. I mean, I'm sure there are people out there who like them, but I've never met them. Most people talk about like the last TNG movies like they're the Star Wars prequels, you know? Prime reason it sucked, Picard's genetic material was stolen so the Romulans could get his strategic ability. Yeah, that was the plot of the movie. It's not very good.
Like, at least in XCOM 2, when the first mission is saving yourself from the aliens because they should not do it in the first place.
Oh shit.
That shit made no sense. I was like, oh fuck, that's cool. They're using my...
Yes.
That'll show you.
The Force fights with me? Maybe it's fighting someone else while she's flailing with that saber around. Yeah. They usually don't get this antagonistic when you break and enter in RPGs. You're right. Usually when you break and enter in an RPG, they just tell you a random piece of information. Like, sometimes it rains outside and I have to bring all the dogs in. Man, I really get tired of having to do that. And that's all their dialogue. You're like, okay. Then you walk around their house and steal shit from their wardrobe.
Well, that's the thing. Clearly there's stuff there. But every once in a while, you just find something that's useful
Yeah.
to you. It's like you're not taking their clothes. Unless they have
Star
police
Trek
armor.
6 was awesome. Indeed. Star Trek 6 is very good.
It's weird.
Yeah, see,
Oh.
the original series Star Treks are really, like, those movies
Thank
are
you.
really good.
You have no idea what it was like in that torture cage. I don't know how much more I could take before going mad.
And there you go.
I don't have anything to give you as a reward for freeing me. Nothing tangible anyway. But I've got information that could be worth a fortune. I used to be the pilot of the Ebonhawk, Davik's flagship. I know the codes to disable the security system protecting it. I'll load them onto your datapad now. You can use those codes to steal the Ebonhawk right out of its hangar. Sell it to the highest bidder, ransom it back to Davik. Whatever you do, you'll make thousands. Questions? Please.
Yeah.
It won't be long until Davik figures out I'm free.
Star Trek 4 was written and directed by Leonard Nimoy. 5 was Shatner. Now you
We've got
understand
what
why
we
they're
came
unique.
for.
Yeah.
We should get going.
All right.
Well, and also Leonard Nimoy was very much into the Star Trek community, more so than Shatner was. I don't know if he's still got that disposition toward the Star Trek community, but he didn't understand it. That's kind of that's kind of the idea behind the movie. What's that movie with Tim Allen? No, the space movie.
Oh, Galaxy Quest?
Galaxy Quest. Yeah, it's kind of like the idea behind that, where it's like the main characters are reversed, but basically Shatner is just like, I don't understand why people like Star Trek. I don't get it. You're all a bunch of nerds.
Yeah?
I like Enterprise, to be honest. Had potential, different, still Trek. They really shouldn't have done that with the expand. Yes, agreed. Actually, that's something Mr. Tex had said as well. I absolutely agree with that. I think Enterprise would have been sweet. They would have actually done something. Yeah, Galaxy Quest. Alan Rickman was in that movie, yes.
Oh, Alan Rickman.
Oh, no.
I really enjoyed Babylon 5. Babylon 5 was fucking fantastic. I need to rewatch that. It's been a long time. I think I watched that when I was first going to college, actually. Yes, Stretch. You're gonna go back over to the
dungeon.
Casa de Bostic.
Casa de Bostic.
Yeah.
I'm in the process of making a website.
Oh yeah, what are you making?
A website.
Well,
for
I mean,
myself.
just for yourself.
Yeah.
So you can put all your sweet art up there and be like, I do this. Is that why you were asking for the promo?
Yeah, of
thing
just
that we
the
made?
animations, because I'm doing like a part that's like outreach. And
Yeah, because that's
showing-
important.
Yeah, and showing videos and stuff for that.
Yeah, that I watched that again. I'm like, our rotoscope was off the chain. That was
She
fucking
tried to. Did I tell you that she tried to get us? Like, the only
Damn
reason
those
why she
Sith,
had
they're
me
bombing the
on
whole
there-
planet. I knew they'd turn on us sooner or... Wow, look what we got here.
So.
Thieves in a hangar.
They don't.
You do it. I'm like,
Figured
nah.
you'd just
nah,
steal
nah.
my
They don't
ship for
respect
your
me, that's
getaway
alright.
and
Yeah,
leave me
like,
high
nah,
and dry
it's
while
gotta be
the
a
Sith
regular
turn the
old
planet into
station.
dust? Sorry, but that ain't gonna happen.
I'll take care of them, Davik. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Make it quick, Colin. The Sith mean business.
Yeah.
If we
So
don't
I've
get
been
to our
working
ships
out
and
for
find
like
somewhere safe,
Yeah.
the bombs they're dropping will kill us all.
Should play some
Fuck that shit.
T-Virus Tuesday at some point.
Yeah.
We missed T-Virus Tuesday, but
We were supposed to play Sunday, but everyone was busy.
yeah, we'll play. Yeah, grenades, Nick. This guy is just gonna shoot at you with blasters, so obviously just grenade the shit out of him. A concussion grenade will knock him out. But if you have like any explosives, that'll be
I
good.
don't... Oh, I have one frag grenade.
But yes, I recommend Sunday again if you are
Most stuff.
free.
Yes. Cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very.
Very, very.
Wow.
Can't hear shit.
I can. It's very. Ooh, there you go. Ooh.
What?
Snap your hands right there.
Oh yeah.
I didn't watch much time. You're a sucker for anything, Jim Henson.
Oh, he was... Okay. What? Isn't that good?
There.
Yeah, I can take care of that.
Oh no, it's stuck in my hair.
Alright.
I'm here.
See you later. Battle of Fine Deus Ex Nine. Same story, different universes. Yeah. Yeah, Enterprise had a really dumb, long story arc. I think that it had a lot of potential. Unfortunately, it just fell through. Yeah. Oh yeah, the original Battlestar Galactica. Man, I watched the not the original Battlestar Galactica, but the one that I think a lot of people reference. And oh, he died.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how back I was.
And it's okay. I watched through it and I was like, I was entertained by their show. I'm not like super into Battlestar Galactica though. I think the ships are probably the coolest part of it. I'm a big fan of spaceship stuff, so if your show has a good, cool ship in it, I'm probably gonna watch it.
Hey, what's the
Poodoo?
Hey, baby, wait.
Throw
I
passive
wasn't
cards at the
actually
son of a
going-
bitch.
Damn
Confuse
it.
the crap out of
Okay,
him.
great. You just scared off my date for the
Here's a
night.
-4. He's like, oh shit. Oh, you got to do all this again?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess
I'm
it was an honest
considering
mistake.
just...
Give me the... You better pay more attention.
You paid him money. You didn't have to kill him. Now you just have to go back to the hangar.
I don't know if I want to go through all of this again tonight, though.
Oh, okay. Did you want to stop?
Yeah, I think I'm going to be done for the night.
All right, that's fair enough. Anyway, the bridge crew stereotypes were funny. Yeah. So tomorrow, I believe we're still doing Vampire the Masquerade. I have to get with Mr. Goat, but we'll be doing Vampire the Masquerade. Not the PC game, the tabletop game. Our Shovelhead campaign. I'm trying to finish that out. Because I think him and many people are still surprised we have survived, and we've been doing so well.
Was our job that just... Was it supposed to be like a couple things and then die, or...
Well, it was like we do a couple jobs and die. I don't know. It was like I think we're really lucky that we have survived as long, or I don't know. Like we were supposed to capture one guy or kill one guy, but we captured him perfectly instead. We got a boon, and we set a PetSmart on fire. It's been pretty good.
I don't feel.
Yeah,
particularly-
shovelheads, get ready to get wrecked. Crack house OP. Do stuff until something happens. That's what he's saying. If you prove yourselves, you get initiated. Ooh. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how my character would react to becoming initiated. That'd be kind of neat.
Yeah.
You've been doing very well.
Yeah.
Shovelheads equal cannon fodder, indeed. Or betray the savant.
Yeah, that worked out real well.
Yeah, well, I don't want that missionary guy to be like, oh, gee, well, you know,
Oh, geez,
this is just going to have to. This is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you.
yeah.
Well, actually, I lied. It's going to hurt you a lot. And then he like takes his tongue and like stabs me in the chest and it's going to be good.
Yeah.
Your choice. I like how Goat is just like the mysterious DM. He's just like, your choice. Yeah, he even did like the laugh.
Yeah. Part of me thinks it'd be funny to just like, because it's like our choices affect the world and the other players' choices affect our world. I don't know if we've run into it or have become as aware of it, but part of me just wants to be like, okay, what? Just like be an active saboteur. It's like, okay, what part of this?
Well, if that's where you want to take your character, my character's probably going to follow whatever he can because he's just confused and worried, and he's just angry, and he's, yeah. I was thinking, like, would it be kind of funny if, like, he finds himself with enough funds that he's able to just open his own trucking business. He's like, now I can finally open up my own trucking business. This is gonna be good though. But yeah, the original 1979 Battlestar Galactica was cowboys and Indians in space.
Ooh.
Yeah. Newer show has better stories. Yeah, I couldn't watch the old one. I just my focus got like kind of lost. I'll probably revisit it though. I'm kind of weird like that. He could be an ice and road trucker in the winter.
Yeah, true. No sun.
Yeah, the old Alaskan.
Or like a UV-proof cab.
No,
UV.
like they drive in like over frozen water, but it's during the winter.
Yeah, so it's like there's no
So
the only trucker
no
crazy
sun.
enough to drive in the middle of the night.
But what it's like, you could probably like UV the windows and black them out.
It's the
so that
90s, man.
You could. They still have like blackout for windows, didn't they?
Maybe. Well, no, that's up to the DM. It's his
Yeah.
universe.
That's
We're
a good
just living in
question.
it.
Yeah.
My main goal with all that though is hopefully I learn enough to one day run my own game of something. Because me and you were talking about this before we even got into any outside tabletop stuff. But when we were doing the game, the Dungeons and Dragons game we were doing, I was like, man, I really want to run my own game, but I'm really still new to all this. So I hope so. And I'd like to get everyone to be part of it because I'm like, oh man, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that just to have my hopes fucking dashed by a player going like, yeah, I want to go talk to that brick wall.
Yeah, no.
You know, I can't wait. It's going to be great.
Is there anybody else in the tavern? Yeah, there's a goblin. What's his name? Boblin. I want to know what's going on with Boblin. Yeah, what's Boblin up to? What's he doing? He's just sitting there. Is he cute? He's a goblin. Okay, he's cute. So what's going I want Chard Boblin the Goblin. I rolled a 17.
It'll be funny.
With what I've learned about tabletop is you can spend forever, like, if you want to run a system and run it well, there's like some dedication to learning all the rules, but then the other part of me is like, if you want to play and do something, just do it. Because there are so many rules and you'll feel like you're preparing forever and you're trying to get things together. Just do it. just figure out what system and then just start doing it. It's like the game that I run, I feel like I make mistakes every time, but we have fun. And
That's
I'm
good.
getting better. So it's like, you learn the best way to learn is to do it. And I'm so happy to be playing more games now, because for such a long time I thought it's like, oh man, I'd have to learn so much about how to make characters and how they work, and to just be a DM I'd have to know everything, or to be a player I need to know how to do this, do that. No, you just jump in.
All right.
I mean, that's, yeah.
Boblin the Goblin, who has a pet turkey named Goblin. Lone Wolf is MVP for naming things. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with some Shufflehead nonsense, and it shall be enjoyable, I hope. Thank you for joining us, Nick. Coming all the way out here, driving from the faraway lands of Illyria. You sigh.
We're gonna dox
was there any
Naresar.
Yeah, go to Illyria. It's totally easy to find anybody there because it's not big at all and isn't filled with a bunch of people who have guns. And yeah, good luck. Anyway,
Nick included.
Nick's
Well,
family.
I don't own any firearms. It's my father that owns the firearms.
You have to duel your dad.
Them, right?
You have to duel Nick's dad. His dad is a speed shooter.
I actually last Saturday, because I wasn't volunteering like I usually do, I actually went and saw him shoot a couple of the stages at one of the local places, and actually got to try it out myself. Just
how was it?
Other than I was painfully slow, like, as in, I shot the stage in 90 seconds with a couple misses, which would add time. And usually they were shooting them in the 40s, 50s.
Wow.
So I was painfully slow compared to the guys that do this on the regular.
Wow.
But anyways,
stand up and stretch. Your spine looks like it's a bit off. Have fun. Yeah, we all have bad posture. Yeah, you guys have a good night too, Yellowbird. Appreciate you joining us on Steam. If you really want to hang out with us more, and you're not just trolling around on Steam, hang out with us on the Twitch or the YouTubes. It's the Courtesy Flesh. I'd love to have you
on all
there.
Platforms.
Yeah, yeah. No, there are more platforms to stream to. Not doing them all. There's so many. Okay.
We have our own custom YouTube URL.
Yeah, we finally got a YouTube URL, so it's YouTube/TheCourtesyFlesh. So now we can actually go, hey, if you want to watch anything from 2 years ago, there you go. Anyway,
if you want to see the entire run of Tex Murphy.
Yeah, we went through the entire Tex Murphy series, actually. From Under a Killing Moon all the way up to Tesla Effect, which we didn't do Mean Streets and Martian Memorandum, which I've been thinking about doing, but we'll see. I don't know if Nick will put up with that. Nick has to put up with a lot with older games, and I don't know if I'm ready to do that to him just yet. So you know what? I think that's pretty much it for tonight. You guys have a good night, and we will see you again, hopefully tomorrow on the next Courtesy Flash. Take care.